One second.
And we are live on RTX Barbecue. Thank you for joining us, everybody, tonight. We are live. We got some heavy hitters in the house tonight. We got Randy and Christy, of course, our greatest hosts of all time.
I'm live.
Yeah, baby. And we got Boo. Boo just joined us.
Yeah,
Hey,
Boo.
Boo. Boo.
What's up,
We got
Boo?
Russ and we got Simon. Thank you for joining us, everybody. We are in the Cleveland zone out here. Thank you very much. I'm out of here.
Perfect. What's up, Tay? What's up, Lewis? What's up, Lance? TDO, baby. You got the link, Lance, if you want to jump in.
And Boo.
Oh,
Back again.
Boo. Boo's breakdancing over here. We got Archangel.
Boo,
now.
Boo doing the switcheroo.
Oh, there you go.
Got Archangel in the house. We got V-Strom. What's up, V-Strom? David.
Hey, Brian.
We got Bat. Man, everybody's coming in. Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Like they were all waiting for you, man. Look at this.
It's Monday, man.
Monday Madness.
How's everybody doing? I know. Boo.
We are good.
They're playing peekaboo.
Playing peekaboo now.
I'm doing good, man. I just had me some sardines with Louisiana hot sauce and some crackers and a cold beer. I'm good.
Man, give me some sardines and mustard all day long.
Heck
I'll
yeah.
tell you what, the mustard sardines. I used to sit on my grandfather's lap and eat that when I was probably like 8, 9 years old, 10 years old. Bro, I can't. No. I
Can't do
nope. I opened that can and I'm like, he actually used to do buttermilk and bread. Chop up the bread,
Yeah, man.
white bread, put it in the buttermilk with salt and pepper too. So that was our combo after a bowling night was mustard sardines and the buttermilk with bread.
And my mom used to make cornbread. She would take.
So, Leroy,
She'd
Hey,
take.
mute him, Randy. Mute him, Randy.
gotta mute him.
She would take. She would take cornbread and pour buttermilk over it and drink it. You know, like ugh.
I can't do buttermilk by itself. Now, I can cook with buttermilk, but I can't do
Yeah, me
buttermilk.
too. I love buttermilk biscuits and
yeah.
eat
Yeah.
buttermilk in a lot of things. I even marinate stuff in
Who
buttermilk. but I
remembers
don't-
Sir Mix-a-Lot? Buttermilk biscuits.
Yeah.
No, my granny would do the cornbread and buttermilk. My mom too. And I'm just like, I want my cornbread with butter. I don't want milk with it.
Can I send you a link on Messenger? I don't know if you've seen it or not, but if you want to jump in here and give us some powerful advice on how to win a trophy.
We just
What you doing, bud?
I love that guy. Why did I do that? Hey, delete that.
We can't delete.
What
What are you doing?
Jesus, we're live. Fuck.
I
Boo
love
is-
how it, Joe, the last couple of times he's turned on his lives, whenever he's turned his avatar on, it's Lep's logo.
Yeah.
It's like, hang on, who are we watching? It's turned his avatar. What?
What is going on with you, Boo?
I have
Well,
some
you
rain
having
moving
some-
through.
Technical difficulties or
You
what?
starting to remind me of that hamburger In and Out.
You got it going on, Boo.
He's muted. There we go.
Yeah, I got my computer defragging, so I'm on my phone.
Okay.
Oh,
And
okay.
I got
It
my
was good.
tablet, a little cheap Walmart tablet. That's what I was
Yeah.
setting up everything.
You just can't move it.
So,
Are y'all hearing the echo? Leroy says echo.
I don't hear one.
I don't hear one either.
Only when people talk over each other. That's just
Right.
normal.
Right.
Yeah. So happy Monday, everybody. I mean, I don't really know what to talk about that we didn't discuss last night, but another day, another hot day in Houston.
Yay!
Here we go. HR's in the house. I knew that wasn't an HR approved hand gesture.
Oh, where'd Lep go?
He split.
I just literally 10 minutes ago got done shooting a video, and I mentioned Lep in it. Just so you know, Lep, I still got love for you, brother.
It's about the trophy, ain't it?
Nope.
I knew it. You knew it. Kid, it's not No Shave November. What are you doing to your face?
Just being lazy, to be honest with you.
This
This is actually my Simon Boo Russ Jones Leprechaun starter kit.
I can't unmute him. I was trying to unmute Lep so we could hear this freestyle.
No, but he muted himself, so you can't unmute him.
Looks
I
like
can't unmute.
Boo shaved. He usually got all that scruffy on his side.
Yeah, Boo, you looking kind of sexy there tonight, baby.
Yeah,
No, man,
cut.
that's 2 days old. No, I've
Is
been
it?
keeping shaved lately. I've been good about that.
That's about like me. This is about 2 weeks.
I normally shave like even to where this is kind of even looking, but I'm gonna let all this grow up in here. Man, I don't know what's going on this side of my face, but my wife pulled out an ingrown hair the other day about a half-inch long, and right after I shaved, and I think I got another one or two in there, but it just will not heal.
What you do is when you go to shave, do the
foot and a
warm
half long
towel
one
on your
time, and
face
it's
and
on.
open up those pores before you shave. It'll help keep those ingrown hairs from happening.
Do what to them? I'm sorry.
Get you a warm, wet towel and put it on your face and
Oh,
hold it
yeah.
on, open up all those pores before you shave.
Well, I usually do it right out of the shower, so it's wet and kind of hot already. But I'm so hairy, man. I get on ingrown hairs, really always have. But I figure if I just let that grow, then problem's gone. You know, it'll look a little funny. The hair come up kind of on my cheeks, but I don't care.
Hey, if
Yeah.
Russ was my height, there would be a ton of Mississippi Bigfoot sightings. That's all I got to say.
With the
I mean-
color, he'd be the abominable snowman.
I mean, I have a hair on my chest for every 10 shots of tequila I've done, so I have about 12 hairs on my chest.
You can't see mine anymore because they're all gray, but it used to be they was all black, man. I look like the missing link.
Well, at least it matches your shirt, Russ.
I got more. I've got more hair on my butt cheeks than most men got all over their body.
Guilty.
I should have sent Russ that video of that dude waxing his head.
Yeah.
The dude was screaming.
Them motherfuckers get on my ass if I go 3 or 4 days without shaving at the plant. They get on to me. Hey, you gotta shave. We got a shaving policy around here.
Man, I have put alcohol. I got these wipes and they're full of alcohol. That ain't the problem. It's the hair gets down inside the skin and it gets inflamed. And unless you can get that hair out of there, you're not going to stop it. It's just going to keep flaring up.
Yeah,
It might heal for a little while, but aggravating. I just let the hair grow.
That's a beautiful picture there.
Oh, damn.
That's a nice stack, man. I like that stack. Now let me put you on big screen real quick. Look at that. Give us an overall.
Take my comment down so you can see everything.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Lance, those look great, buddy.
Yeah.
Freaking love
Those
it.
look awesome.
Yeah, that's badass.
Koozies made, babe. For the hell of
I
it.
feel like
Koozies.
What does it say?
That one says TDO, but they got the different channel logos on it. Randy's and Quint's and who else is Speed TV's on there.
The,
Might have to hire Lance and
Dead Broke is on there too.
Dead Broke. There you go. Forgot about the guy in God's Country.
They're in Orange
I
City.
feel like there may be a there may be a pyramid giveaway in the future.
Kathy, you guys didn't hear it. Christy said hi, by the way.
Hi.
I said God's Country, and Kathy goes, "Oh, they live in Orange City?" Because the people that are like 20 miles northeast of us are hardcore. They think they are. Half of them think they're God and live in God.
Yeah.
Hey, Chef.
Hey, yeah, Chef, what's up?
Nope. Charity says hi too,
I
baby.
never claimed to be a lady chef. I'm just a female.
He's like,
Thank you. Oh, it's food.
Ooh, still hopping in and out. So I got them some bitches sewed up, man. Pretty
They look
proud of
nice.
myself. Call me Betty Crocker.
Nice. Did they hold your 8-ounce beers? Did you throw some of the
I
extra
haven't
tight?
even tried one yet. I haven't even tried one yet. I just did the TDO about 20 minutes ago. Tried another color. Said, Rand's getting ready to go live. Let me put it together, see how it turned out. Boo's about ready to make me dizzy.
Boo's a strobe light tonight.
If you have epilepsy, please do not look at the screen.
where's this guy at tonight?
I ain't seen him so far.
Me either. I think
Damn,
he
I
might be
haven't put his mug in my video.
dealing with back to school stuff because he's got a new
Oh
cup.
shit! Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he went back to
That's the guy.
school today.
No.
Ken, did you see me use some of that sweet heat on that fresh caught tuna fish sandwich video?
Oh my god.
I started watching it at work, and I got to finish watching it yet. So
Dude, that wasn't just a little bit. You coated that thing.
I've been so damn busy with cook-offs and everything. I barely got time to let the wife yell at me, let alone watch YouTube. Isn't that right, babe?
Chef, thank you, Chef.
I saw that video and I died laughing. I couldn't the whole time.
When I saw the beginning of it and Randy's talking, you know who I thought of? Chris from Eastwood Farms, because we did a video, a collab a while back, probably 3 years ago.
That's what Lev was saying too.
And it was a Mexican food video. And here he's sitting in his car, kind of like Randy was, talking about it. And all you can see is through his rear view mirrors, you can see the damn Taco Bell sign. It was awesome.
Oh gosh.
So I just put together a burger video on the griddle, but it's not a smash burger. But I use a bacon press to kind of hold them down because it's Wagyu and prime brisket trim.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, I had to get a little bit of a crust on them to hold them together, or they're going to fall apart.
Yeah.
So I put pepper jack and American cheese on it, bacon, used some pig shake, some All-American SPG, which I just realized in the video I called All-American AP at one point. We'll see if Steve catches it. Don't nobody tell him. And then put an over easy egg on that son of a gun.
Ooh. Oh damn. You had me an egg.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh, Christy,
Breakfast burgers are the best.
if I wish I'm gonna do a breakfast burger, but I'm gonna put some thin shaved ham on top of a sausage patty, and then put the bacon on.
Yeah.
Who the
Those
hell
are-
is that?
That's good on like a
That's Pepe.
on a good,
Oh,
What's up, Pepe?
that's good on like a good bagel too, man. A breakfast sandwich using bagel.
I mean, I like the sausage with the egg, but there's nothing better than
Oh, yeah.
burger patty. A good seasoned burger patty with bacon
Oh,
and
yeah.
fried egg. Oh,
Yeah.
Did you say burger patty?
yeah.
Yeah. What you got going on, Joe?
Burger
Oh,
patty.
shit.
Ah,
Heck yeah.
hey, Joe,
Yo,
I need to call our buddy Chris Webb.
Huh?
I need to call our buddy Chris Webb.
Oh yeah, I gotta prank him now. It's my turn.
Well, no, here's the deal. There is a guy down here with a Yoder 1500 he wants to sell.
Oh shit.
Never thought I'd have to do that.
Turn Kent's
I
mic
never
up.
thought I'd ever have to adjust Kent's microphone setting.
I can hear you guys. Hang on.
Hi, Mike G.
So, Mike,
Terry, good luck at the comp. Did Lance hold down? Lance! Do we need to call 911?
Nah, leave him away.
Get him one of those little life alerts.
Joe, are you shooting a video right now, or are you just making dinner?
Yeah, I'm recording a video, but I'm waiting for these burgers to be done.
I just did the same thing, Joe.
What's that? Oh, burgers?
Right
Yep,
there.
prime and Wagyu brisket ground up.
Yeah, these are prime burgers from 1855.
So they're aged a hell of a
That's where
long
you're getting
time.
What's that?
That's where you're getting your brisket from now, right?
No, I'm getting Creekstone.
Creekstone? Okay.
Yeah.
I know you switched at one time for a little bit.
Yeah, I did. I was using 1855s, and then I'm using the 1855 short ribs at the food truck. The briskets, I'm using Creekstone.
So I hear you're looking for a brick and mortar, and it's not even close to April.
I know. It's time, man. I need
Good
it.
for you. Hey, I'm super happy for you, buddy. That's
Yeah, dude. I can't wait. You know, it's that food truck life. It's hard, man. It's working in a food truck is got to be 10 times harder than working in a restaurant. Because you're confined in space. It's hot as shit. You're having to fill up the water tank, drain the shit tank. It's a challenge, man. It's a challenge people don't understand.
Plus,
But I'm glad I did it.
Well, you got quick.
Plus, you got to
Quit
haul
pooping in the
everything.
sink.
You have to haul everything back and forth. Whereas with a restaurant, you don't. You have your deliveries, and it's there.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Yeah.
How's the weather over there, Randy?
Hot.
Man, it looks like we're gonna get a massive storm. I don't know if you can see these clouds behind me, but
Man.
oh, look at this bad boy over here. Oh, I don't know if you can see it, but
Yeah. Right behind the pine.
It's fucking. It's
yeah, it's gonna get nasty.
It's just loud hot in this motherfucker.
It's
It's supposed to be hotter tomorrow.
it only hit like 99 degrees, which is a cold front for us.
Well,
Yeah, we're looking at like 103 today, and then it's supposed to be like, the rest of the week basically is just over 100 degrees.
Mm.
Yeah.
not even
I was watching a weather channel earlier, and they were talking about, I don't know where I guess some of the more northern states supposed to be going down in the 50s sometime.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I don't know if it's,
Lucky people. Lucky people.
72 here right now.
Currently 98 here.
Well, I wish it was 72.
I'm looking all the way to next Wednesday
What's
to
our
the
time?
9th, and we're not getting that low. So I'm not.
We
sure
had
where that was.
we had like 44 straight days over 100 here in El Paso. That's a record for us.
Damn.
Wow.
And some of those days were 109, 110.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
We've
That's
been over
crazy.
100 for the last 2 weeks, over 100. South Louisiana. Yeah. And he
Oh,
didn't.
you guys are muggy in Louisiana though too. It's humid as shit over there.
He didn't.
That's what I'm
act
saying.
like
We're wondering that
120.
too.
It's 85 here, but it feels like 95.
With 100% humidity, Russ.
Humidity is 78%.
Pretty damn close. Let's round that shit up to 100.
When it's 100,
We're sitting.
when it's 100%, it's raining.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're sitting at 84 here right now, and I think our high was 86 today. But I'm sitting on a real nice breeze right now, so I'm under a big maple tree.
Yeah.
Not like them little flimsy palm trees Joe has in the background.
Where you at?
I mean, I could jump in this pool right here.
Do
I
it.
hear you.
Where is that damn pool right there?
Do it.
I got a pit. I got a swimming pit 50 feet to my left.
Oh, nice.
Where you at?
And
You
that's
just got to
that's
watch
totally
out
stunning.
for. You just got to watch out for a couple big snapping turtles.
Looks
Where
like
you
you
at,
still got
Kent?
your pit, Joe.
What's that?
Looks like you still have your pit.
Oh yeah, the big one. Yeah, it's back there somewhere. There it is, back in the back. I got a bunch of Yoders, man. I got freaking Jesus. How many? 4 or 5 Yoders back here.
Did you buy them all from Chris?
No. I bought.
What's up, bro?
I got to narc you out now.
No, so my 640 is the oldest one. I bought that one back in 2017. 2017, but I had another 640. That one I had bought from Chris. My very first 640. But I wanted the competition cart, that orange cart.
Mm-hmm.
And so I kind of upgraded. I sold my other one, upgraded to this one. Yeah, it's a 2017, man. I upgraded the controller, and it worked. That's my favorite one. I mean, I have this big 1500 back here, but
Hey, can you show me the 1500? There's a guy here at the campground with one for sale. But I don't feel like driving to his house.
Yeah, I don't use it, man. Shit, I think I've only done 3 cooks on it, if that.
Was that the one you have for sale?
No, I'm selling my big one.
Show them the one you're going to give me, Joe.
The one I'm going to give you?
The one you're going to
So
give me.
this, let me see. Camera. Let me see. Front facing, back. All right. So that's the big Frontiersman that I'm selling. It's dirty as shit right now, but it's a big boy, man.
$4,000, I'll buy it.
Shit. But this is the 1500. And again, I've only used this one maybe 4 times.
Look at this.
It's a giant pellet smoker. Got this big top rack, bottom rack. It's a big son of a bitch, man.
Is that about 5 feet from side to side on the cook chamber?
No, it's maybe 26 inches on the top rack, and the bottom one about 32 inches.
Oh, deep.
Inches.
What is it? How wide is it left to right, Joe?
Just the chamber?
Yeah.
Probably 36 inches.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably 4.5 feet. Well, maybe longer than that, because from the hopper to the stack, and then you have this handle that sticks out too. So it's a big boy, man. It cooks amazing. I just don't use it. This is my bad boy right here.
That's the 640 YS.
Yeah, 2017.
17.
That's the Fortnite date on that one.
So what are you getting rid of the big stick burner for? Just because you don't need it, I guess. The bison.
I'm getting another one. I'm getting a smaller offset. And I don't need 2.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get rid of that one. It's actually ready. I'll be in DFW next weekend.
Huh.
Want to go to Forney?
I'll meet you there to pick mine up.
Let's go. I'll be in Forney, and then I'm going to go to Dallas, see my sister.
I'll be at work. Who am I kidding?
On Sunday?
Maybe. I mean, maybe not. Who knows? I've been off. I've been lucky. I've been off on Sundays. They beat the shit out of us Monday through Saturday, so they've been letting us off on Sundays.
Yeah. Man, well, I might hop on later, man. I got to pull these burgers, guys.
All right. Have a good night, Joe.
Good to see you guys.
Later,
You
Joe.
guys
Later.
can probably get in. Later.
Later, Russ.
Later.
Damn, that's a lot of black and orange on his back porch, ain't it?
Yes, it is.
Well, if you look at the price of that Frontiersman, the 1500, and that YS6 cart, and the 1500s on the comp cart too. I had to run to Shield Sports here, be like your guys' academy,
We gonna teach.
and the YS640 with the competition cart's $3,200, and that's the cheapest smoker he has sitting back there.
Is what? 200?
$3,200,
Oh,
$3,200.
Well, where'd you say that was at? Shills?
Shield Sports.
That's probably better than Academy. They ain't got Yoders at our Academy.
I'm just saying it's that sort of store.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Yeah, everything they sell at our Academy, you got to be aware
Mike-
of, man.
the 1500 is about 5,500 brand new, and
Yeah.
the Frontiersman's about 11 grand new. So he's got $20,000 worth of pits sitting in his backyard.
DJ.
What's up, Jonesy? Just
What's up,
watch him eat
Jonesy?
some. Just watch him eat some kangaroo burgers.
You know
I'll be
what?
damned.
I turned it off.
Yes.
I was watching and I went to go eat and I forgot to watch the kangaroo.
I
You
was
know,
surprised.
Lance-
Go ahead.
Last year when we were out in Pennsylvania, we had kangaroo burgers, and the wife can't eat them anymore.
Sorry.
Mr. Jumpy.
Yep.
Someone's lagging bad. I don't know if it's me.
I was thinking the same thing, son. Makes her jumpy.
I just got hit twice.
What part of the kangaroo are you eating? Are you eating the? I
The
mean,
tail,
what-
probably.
Obviously, the legs. The legs, if it makes you jumpy.
I asked him if it needed fat added to it. He said no, and he showed me the pan it fried up into. It had a lot of fat left in the pan. I just figured it might be lean meat, you know.
You eat the pouch.
What does it taste like? What would you compare it with, Kent?
Like
I don't know.
chicken.
I've never had it.
Oh, okay.
He was being
I'm just
funny.
trying to be a smart ass. You
Tastes
know me,
just
Russ.
like
Come on
chicken,
now.
I bet.
I'd say a jackrabbit.
Jackrabbit.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
want
I need
I want to eat the pouch. I'm gonna stuff the pouch with meat. Make a big taco.
Josh.
Look, a kangaroo's always active. You know, it's going to be a dark meat all over the place. Maybe the chest meat might not be.
Looked like it would
that
make
dark.
it a good hamburger. Jonesy, what does it resemble to? I mean, I don't know how long he's been in Australia to whether or not he would be able to compare it to something in the States here, but
Hey, I got to bounce. The bosses of the campground just got here, and they're taking off Wednesday morning. I got to go over some computer shit with them for when I run the campground. I will be listening in the background, and I'll have a great week, and I'll talk to you later, all right?
All right.
Later, Kent.
See you later, Kent.
Oh, and when Lep comes back, tell him I just showed my new trophy I won Saturday.
He's listening. Trust me. Yeah,
Okay,
I don't know,
is
man.
this a little better? Wait, was I jumping in and out earlier?
Yeah.
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 I mean, like, I noticed every 4
red
minutes
beef.
I had the circle. You know, everybody had the circle. I'm like, well, because I'm on Wi-Fi. So,
Yeah.
well, on the phone I was.
Now you
So
need to
the-
shave again, Boo.
Yeah, well, y'all said I was
You
going
look
to
clean
earlier,
shaved
but you could see.
Yeah, I could. No.
That white shirt was reflecting earlier straight on the phone, so the white shirt probably made me look clean.
Yeah, it
shaven.
made you look clean cut.
It did. What's up, DJ?
I hate to just.
Told you saying it tastes like beef. That kangaroo.
Red beef.
I mean, I would try it. Yeah, you forgot.
It looks
Chris is
good in the
watching.
frying
He's
pan,
still
I gotta tell you.
I found a website one
Covered in
time.
fucking cilantro, Chris.
covered in soap. She
It
put
doesn't taste like
Irish
soap.
Irish Spring all
What
over that
kind
motherfucking taco.
What kind of soap are y'all eating?
So-
Did that
so-
cilantro stuff? Yeah.
I love cilantro. Pico de
me
gallo,
too.
I love it.
Take very little of it, and I'm happy.
I can use 0 cilantro. It tastes like soap.
No,
I'm
it
like
don't.
Chris. I'll put some tannerite on that shit and I'll blow it up. That's what I do.
It's a badass.
I happen to
Coming from
think of you today, Randy. I watched a video. A guy was trying to tell people why you don't use 12 gauge slugs for home defense in your shotgun.
Goes
Guy
through
had
your
a chicken hanging from a tiled wall, and he blasted the thing, and his shit went everywhere. I'm like, you dumbass. Ceramic shards are flying, and if you haven't ever been cut by a piece of broken ceramic tile, let me tell you, it's like a razor blade.
Who are you watching? Garand Thumb?
It popped up. It was a short.
But was it Garand Thumb? Because he just did
Oh,
a video of it.
I didn't catch it. Once I saw what it was all about, I just like, dumbass.
No, you always use like a number 2 or some buckshot. You know, not triple aught buckshot. You want, triple aught would work. Yeah, same on that.
that's what I got mine loaded with.
Barbecue playlist.
No, I got mine loaded with double aught.
But double aught, that's what I was thinking earlier.
Yeah.
But triple aught and double aught, it ain't gonna make no difference. You 20 foot from the guy, you blasting him, you're gonna make a hole through him with either one.
Yep.
You're gonna miss with a slug, probably. You could miss with a slug, because it's a rifle bullet. That's all it is, in
Yeah.
theory.
I thought Gorilla Joe was already monetized.
I thought so too.
Didn't he have like a monetization celebration type thing?
I don't remember.
Probably a 1K celebration and trying to get monetized now.
Maybe.
He says 175 hours. Was it 175 short of his hours and short of 3K?
Man, I've been sitting at 2,000 hours forever. I've been sitting at 100 or 440 something subs and 2,000 hours forever. No matter what I do, I don't have time. I don't have time to make long form content, so that's why I get tuna fish sandwich videos.
Hey, it's good every single day, man.
How's that video doing?
I haven't even looked, bro. I've been kind of busy.
I was curious. I mean, to me, it was like, this thing's going to rock. You watch.
Yeah,
Kristen said she's going to wait till she has some idea you're going to do it again. She's going to put peanut butter and jelly in there.
She made me a salad today. There was really nothing I could do.
Peanut butter and tuna fish.
Did you see what I did with your cookies?
Yeah. I didn't even read the bag until I ate them all, though, so I couldn't take a picture of it or nothing.
I cracked myself up this morning with that one.
Yeah.
I think that was that old Andy Griffin show where Opie was on Runaway and he was showing his paw what all he made is I got a tuna fish and peanut butter, then I got just a peanut butter and peanut butter,
Yeah, I used to love that show.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's a daggone a movie producer or something, isn't he?
Shit, I don't even know.
Oh yeah, Ron Howard. Yeah, he's been a producer director for years. now.
Okay, it was when he hit 1,000 subs. Okay, I thought he already got monetized. It's like Des was talking earlier how YouTube came in and yanked 65 hours from her.
Yeah,
Thank you, Jonesy. Yeah, so YouTube will do that sometimes, Jonesy. They'll just they unsub me from Russ one time. Yeah, you got to pop in every once in a while and see if it's still happening.
I tell you what, you just got to go to other people's channels that you know you're sub to, and all of a sudden, boom, you start getting all the notifications and everything. And I don't resub. I hit one channel I had been to in a while, and I went to her channel the other day, and now I'm getting all of her feeds and everything.
Yeah,
It works just like that on Facebook. You know, I got a lot of people that I like on Facebook and vice versa, but I don't never see their posts. unless I go to their page and look at something they posted and hit like. Then the next time I go to Facebook, I see their post. It's like the algorithm says, okay, you're interested. And the same thing, really, YouTube, if you think about it, when they feed you recommended videos, they're basing that on channels that you just recently watched or content that you just recently watched. And if you get to where you don't watch it much, all of a sudden it's a whole bunch of other stuff. It's constantly changing, you know.
Yeah.
I'll let her know. I'll let her know. I don't want no soap kisses. I want it.
Oh, God.
Go in there and kiss my bar of Irish Spring.
I got to get a haircut tonight before I shoot this video tomorrow.
When she kisses you, you're going to be tasting soap.
It doesn't. What kind of soap are y'all fucking eating?
I'm trying not to eat too much soap these days.
Yeah. How do you know what soap tastes like?
I wonder how.
Somebody had their mouth washed out with it one time or twice.
Yeah.
See, I was a good kid. That never happened.
You know when we were at the drug testing clinic a couple weeks ago, there was a thing sitting on the table right there that said "Do not eat," and I was like, there has to be a story behind that. That's a little blue dye pouches they put in the toilet to make sure you don't dip the water out of the toilet to sample for your piss sample. I was like, there has to be a story behind that, and the dude was like, yeah, we've had kids come up there and think that was candy and eat that shit. I was like,
Same kids that eat the Tide Pods, I reckon.
Yeah, man.
I'm keeping a leash on your little crotch going.
Yeah,
Stop grabbing
really.
shit they ain't supposed to.
Somebody's ate that shit before. There wouldn't be a sign on it. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah.
Boo, what you got, man? You find out more about them K-Barn shirts?
No, that's just the only ones they got right now. They having some more made, gonna be made about a month before the festival, and then they're gonna officially start selling them at the K-Bone Appreciation Festival. It's a benefit. It's what it is. Fundraiser for I think this year's for Down syndrome, or it's going to be Downs. I'm pretty sure it's Down syndrome this year of Acadiana. All the money stays locally. They raise around $100,000 every year for them for different charities, like the breast cancer awareness, the Acadiana chapter. All the money stays in South Louisiana.
That's good.
But I can get those shirts like a month before the K-Bone party.
Just shoot me a picture of them. I'll see what's up. I want one though.
Okay. Well, you ain't gonna get one for Miss Christie?
Yeah,
Not
I'm gonna
too fair.
get one for her too. I'm gonna get one for her too.
Who's a good salesman?
Yeah, how the hell do you say no for sitting right beside him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I'm kind of jealous right now, Lance. I see you over there sipping out that TDO koozie, man. I know that's one of a kind and everything, but
I still got to go back to the guy. I'm not happy. I changed the color up on it, which I'm all right. You probably can't really tell it that well on this, but still across the bottom.
It's missing a piece.
This doesn't look finished off to me.
Yeah, it needs that red trim all the way around it in the bottom.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to say something to him. I keep forgetting to contact him about it. I just changed the color because I bought some more yellows last week, and I'm just getting around to trying them.
Oh, is that embroidered on there?
Yeah.
Oh, heck. Okay, wow.
Randy, make that bigger, please.
Yes, I like it though.
I just noticed that.
I think I like this color.
That's cool.
Yeah, the bottom is not finished.
Yeah. I don't get it because right here, the red comes down and stops right there.
Right.
And then over here, the red comes down and stops. Why didn't they just do this?
Hold on, let me
And then this stitch they brought over top of it, I don't get that. So I did send them a message. They're 5 hours ahead of me. So I'll have to wait till tomorrow to hear what he has to say. But
I like it.
Oh,
though.
you didn't make that one?
Huh?
You didn't make that one? Or you
Yeah.
did make that one?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I
so
did.
it's his pattern that's off or something? His image?
Yeah, there's something I'm not sure what's quite wrong, but I'm going to question him. I asked him to look at it on his end to make sure it isn't something on my end. But I almost thought about, I don't know how it would work, but I had almost thought about making it like puff, like put 3mm foam.
Turtle Man.
Damn, snapping turtle.
Yeah, man. I'm cooking him tomorrow.
That's a nasty turtle right there.
Oh,
Y'all want-
that's a big mama nasty if it catches your finger.
Is that yours?
Oh yeah.
What's up, Laura?
Y'all want to see where I caught him at?
Yeah.
Y'all want to see where I caught him at? All right, hang
Yeah.
on.
At the Asian Mart.
Let's see, no, man. Hang on.
A buddy of mine's got a 3-foot shell from one. Had a lot of meat on that one.
Caught him
In the Cypher Street.
in the swamps.
And this one.
Hang on a minute, and I'll.
That's good picture right there. I like that.
That ain't just a picture. That is a video.
Yep, I can see the water moving, see the tree branches moving. I'd never seen that moss like that until I went to South Florida to visit a buddy of mine. Been down there twice now. Now he's gonna move to Arkansas, but that stuff's so cool looking. I love that kind of scenery.
Spanish moss? Yeah, man. We got tons of it down here.
No, that's some clips that I actually had to buy today to go in my video when I do that I'm shooting tomorrow. Just some B-roll.
You have to buy that?
I had to buy that. It's like stock videos, stock images.
Right.
If you
Is it
don't
in
get,
4K or
What's up,
2K?
brother
or something?
George?
What's up,
you can
George?
get it in 4K, 1080, whatever. The bigger
So
the
maybe-
file, the more it costs. But that picture of that snapping turtle was only like $3, and then that video was $29. No, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
Man, I can
They
go
get-
to the basin and get you all the footage you want, Hoss, for free.
Yeah, I know. I can go right up here to Parker's Lake. It looks just like the swamp I just showed, but I ain't got time for all that.
Ah,
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I ain't got time for all that.
Damn, that's
That
a lot
looks
of
just
money.
like that moss and all them cypress trees. That looks just like Parker's Lake right up the road here in Wade, Mississippi.
Hell, Rush, you could have gotten in your car and taken that video from the car in the road.
I could if I still had my big lens, that telescopic lens. I
Yeah.
could stand there on the bank and shoot all the way up under that bridge, and it looks just like that, man. You talk about bass.
Yeah,
Holy
that'd be
crap.
cool. Then you could
Oh,
sell
yeah.
the shit for $29.
Yeah,
Really?
absolutely.
I was on a channel earlier, Russ, and she's doing freeze dried stuff now.
Oh, really?
Yep, she actually has like a store for it. She's
Okay.
just getting into it, so
Yeah.
what all
selling
she
Skittles,
has-
huh?
I tell you what, if
Yeah.
I have any of this sauce piquant left, I'm gonna freeze dry it.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm not gonna probably show it on video. I might mention it in the video, but I'm gonna do it regardless if there's any left. But I'm filming
What's
it,
up?
Derek, so that means by the time I feed his 4 and me and the old lady, there ain't gonna be none left.
Yeah. What's up, Troy?
Man, we
Hey,
gonna
Troy.
put it on rice. You gonna put it on some rice or some cornbread or what?
Rice,
Potato salad?
Right,
rice.
right. That's Cajun way, right.
Yeah.
Sometimes
That's
I
what
put stuff like red beans and rice. Sometimes I put my red beans on my black eyed little cornbread.
Yeah.
I like speckled butter beans and cornbread.
Dang, that's one thing I forgot to get. I forgot to get a loaf of French bread. I was gonna make like some garlic bread out of French bread, slice big thick slices, and serve with it. And I forgot to get it.
Dip that French bread in the gravy and that
Dip it in that gravy,
Oh,
man. Yeah,
and sop it up with it. Oh yeah.
I might
Yeah, I
can.
was looking,
I
I
might
was
can
looking for
get it
some
one.
Texas toast today, and in the store I couldn't find any.
No, yeah, we get a lot of it here or at the local Walmart. There's a lot of it. Like,
Yeah, we used to buy that frozen Texas toast in a box. already had the coating on it, and that stuff's pretty good. Just pop it in the oven, man.
Misty does that too sometimes.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not talking about the garlic bread. I'm talking about like the loaf of Texas toast.
Oh,
It's
a
just
loaf of it, yeah.
bread. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's hit and miss around here.
Yeah.
Wonder Bread makes like an extra thick, but I wouldn't really call it Texas toast.
It's like double that size.
we get Evangeline made bread here, and they have a Texas, the thick slice bread.
Yeah.
It's the same loaf, just sliced thicker.
Yep.
But it's like 50 cents more for the Texas style.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why it's the same loaf.
The only reason they call it Texas toast is because everything's bigger in Texas and it's thicker bread. That's the only difference.
Oh,
Yeah. Now we got a bakery here in town. I can go tomorrow and buy today's bread for $1 a loaf. French
Yeah,
bread.
yeah, we got a Colonial around here in Pascagoula that you can do that by day
This
old bread.
is a mom and pop bakery.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you get true blue French bread like that.
Yeah,
Buttercrust Company has a day old store here in San Antonio. That
We got one in Baytown down the street.
and it's like everything's cheap, but it's only like it's a day old, so you get what you get, but it's
They
not
don't call
bad.
it day old bread. They call it yesterday's bread.
Well, we call it day old bread here, so
Because day old bread, everybody knows it's a week and a half old.
I get that. What is it, Leidenheimer, the New Orleans French bread? They sell it here at Rouse's. That long, 3 foot long, about that big around.
Yeah.
I always buy that. And she was at Rouse's to get that turtle meat, and I forgot to mention French bread. Dadgummit. Oh well. We just won't. I'll mention it. But, man, it's be good with some French bread, but I ain't got any.
My grandma used to take us to the Mrs. Baird's bread store and you get that day old bread, but they used to have them pies in there. She'd always get us a pie. The ones
Yep.
that are little wrappers, and them some bitches are good. Give me a
That's
lemon
Baird's
pie.
pies. Yeah, that's a New Orleans plant, ain't it?
What's that?
Baird's
Baird's
pies.
bread?
That's in New Orleans.
Nah,
The
it's-
original
they-
one?
right here.
Everywhere. There's one in Baytown. I just hadn't been there yet.
Oh, because that one in New Orleans burnt down, and man, everybody was like, "When we gonna get some?" I think it's Baird or something like that. When we gonna get some more than pies?
yeah, maybe
And they finally got them out. In Slidell, they came out before, a week early in New Orleans, but a week later in Slidell, I guess the way the route set up or something. But fuel guy told me they went up from $1.09 to $1.99.
Yeah, Mike Hopple, white rice is long grain. I use converted rice, which is parboiled. I buy it's Zatarans or Uncle
Nougat,
Ben's.
nougat.
And the only
Yeah,
reason
get
I
that
do
nougat.
that, you can't screw it up. You
Yeah,
are not
that's true.
going to mess it up.
I do long grain. We buy only long grain rice, local.
Yeah, but long
No,
grain
Nougat.
Zatarans is normally what
How
I
you
get.
say it, bro?
Yeah.
How do you say
What?
it, bro?
What?
The rice we get, there's a Dugats or something.
Doge rice. That's over in Texas. Doge's rice mill, and they got a Doge here in Crowley.
They got
Down the road,
jasmine
they got one in
rice.
Crowley. They got Mahatma Water Made, the biggest mill for Mahatma Water Made is in Abbeville, Louisiana. That's the main headquarters for Louisiana. I think the main office is in Houston, if I'm not mistaken, for Mahatma Water Made. The main headquarters. That's just the office. That's not the mill or nothing.
Man, I just throw some in a rice cooker and let it ride.
Because
Man,
man,
perfect every time.
Southeast Texas, all the way almost to almost all the way to Indianola, Fort Lavaca. They got Capital over there, the little town called Capital. There's a huge rice mill there. They got all kind of rice fields and rice mills in South Texas over there.
They got a bunch of them in Louisiana, man. When you
Oh
drive,
yeah, Louisiana's king for rice.
yeah,
We got
it is.
that down pat.
Yeah, the
We're not
Carolinas,
using sugar cane.
the Carolinas grow a lot of rice too.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And if you ever looked, I don't know if y'all seen that movie. It's called where the Crawdads Live or something like that. It's the name of it. But when you look at all that land and swamp and all, you'd swear they shot that in Louisiana, but they didn't. Carolina's got a lot of coastal estuaries and stuff that's very similar looking to Louisiana.
Yeah,
You know?
coastal marshes and swamps and stuff.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
shrimp, shrimp, crabs, same they cast net, same
Yeah.
way we do it down here.
Same
So
thing.
that was made in Carolinas, that movie?
Yeah.
Crawdads?
Where
Where the crawdads
where the crawdads live, or the crawdads something.
Sing, I think.
Where the
Sing.
Yeah, where the crawdads sing. That's a pretty good movie.
I've seen the previews on it,
Yeah.
but I
That
thought it
little
was made.
puppy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a feeling. I said, I don't think that's made in Louisiana because of the fact that they use crawdads in the title instead of crawfish.
Yeah. Yeah, once you start watching, it don't take you but a minute to figure out where it was shot at. But yeah, I've watched that movie twice. Matter of fact,
And that's not the same movie I'm talking about. With that little kid where she's running around and fucking they flood.
No.
It's a new movie.
Oh.
no, this one here kind of starts off when the woman that the show is about the most. It starts when she was a little girl and her dad was a bad drunk and beat the wife real bad, and finally the wife just left all them kids. So all the kids just kind of took off in their own direction to get away from him, and she was the only one left. And finally, I think he just either left or died. It really didn't say. So she had to raise herself for the most part. She only lived 5 miles from town, but nobody knew who she was. She lived out in the swamps. And then eventually, you know, she got accused of murder and all this. It was a good movie, but she didn't murder
Really
nobody.
good. That we
I'm
watched
thinking.
it.
I know. I'm thinking of something else.
No, you're thinking about the one you used to call Bea Hush Puppy.
That little girl named Hush
Mhm.
Puppy.
But Where the Crawdads Sing on Netflix. Check it out. It's pretty good.
Netflix?
That one I'm talking about used to be on Netflix too, but I ain't seen it in a while.
I could probably see it for free then. I got a Roku box.
Yeah.
Well, somebody told me if I got internet, I could watch Netflix on my laptop for free.
Well, they ain't
You
free.
gotta have an account.
We have to pay it every month, but I
Oh,
can watch
really?
it I can watch it on my phone or here. Or, yeah, it's a subscription service, just like
Oh, okay.
Hulu or Amazon Prime or any of them.
I got Prime. I wonder if it's on there, that movie.
That-
I don't.
that's all we
I
got.
don't think
That's
so.
all we got. We don't have cable. We have just a bunch of apps, you know.
Now you
Yeah,
could probably
Plus,
find it on Amazon Prime, but you might have to pay for it $2 or $3 just to watch
Yeah.
that one movie.
$2 for 2 days. That's
Yeah,
very reasonable. It's better than going to the theater.
sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The theater tickets are actually cheap. You know, what, like $7 a piece or something. That's
Yeah.
cheap compared to the big cities. But man, they sure hit you on that popcorn, Coke, and candy though. Popcorn's like what, $6, $7, or
Yeah.
more?
A ticket, a soda, and a popcorn is like 20-something bucks.
Dang.
Ooh, man, that's. I used to pay 75 cents to get it in the theater, and popcorn was
Listen.
very reasonable back then. I'm talking back in 72. Popcorn was actually reasonable.
Night Chef. I have a purse, so snacks can be brought in.
Yeah, that's true.
I
Bigger
got
the
a
purse, you can put a 2-liter bottle of Coke in the ice chest in that.
My mom had a big purse and 5 kids, so
Yeah.
I got a prison wallet, and I can smuggle in a 6-pack of beer and some popcorn if you want to eat it.
Y'all know one of the main ingredients that makes theater popcorn taste so good?
It's that butter.
With that too, yeah. But, I used to think it was just salt, the popcorn salt. But it's the coconut oil they use to pop it in.
Yeah.
They use coconut oil.
Hmm.
And that's what
I could
enhances
put
that flavor too.
I could put a 6-pack of long necks in my boots and then pull my pants legs down over them when I get in there, and I got 3 beers in each boot.
it'd be hot.
Nah, I drink them pretty quick.
I tell you what, times has changed. You go see a movie nowadays, and especially if you eat stuff from their concession stands, you better bring some money with you.
Yeah.
Reason we don't go that often. I like the experience of it, but man, that's ridiculous.
And I ain't been to a movie in years.
aside from your movie ticket, it's probably no less than $20 if you get a drink and popcorn. Or
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's why I said I spent like $20 on the ticket, popcorn, and a soda.
I gotta fix me some lemonade. I'll be right back.
Yeah,
Yeah, I ain't been to damn movies in forever. I can't even remember the last movie I went and watched.
Oh,
me and Tarina's went and watched a couple, but not many. But I think it was Justin Babyback Maniac was texting. He was saying that that new movie that new movie Sound of Freedom was really good, and I know Jeff Rice went and seen it, said it was really good. But I'm like, I'll wait for it to hit something else. I'm not paying to see that.
Yeah.
I ain't been to a movie since before that asshole shot up that Batman movie. That's probably I've been to a movie. I haven't been to a movie since then. I know that.
Oh, I used to love going, man, years ago. It was just something about watching it on that big screen. And keep in mind, this is back in the days when all we had was little 25-inch TVs. They didn't have all this big screen stuff in your living room or none of that back then.
I mean, anymore, I prefer watching them at home because you get to see them. Well, since they have like the, theater and home, you can see them same time they're in the theater now, and I can pause it. I can, I don't miss any of it. It just
right.
It's easy.
That and you ain't got to worry about some idiot in the audience going ballistic and shooting up the place.
Yeah.
My mom will do like mommy-daughter days and stuff like that. Like we went and seen the new Top Gun in theater, and that was really good. Hey, AJ.
Hey, Jay, what's up?
Yeah, I seen the new Top Gun just recently, not on theater though.
Maverick.
I got it for free on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, I think that's where I seen it.
See, that movie, I was so nervous about going to see that movie because the first one, generally the sequel's not as good, but Maverick, they did it justice. It was really good.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. I hated to see Val Kilmer.
Yeah, no spoilers in case somebody hadn't seen it.
Well, in the health that he was in.
Yeah,
I hated
real.
Yeah.
That's real too.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, he's in.
Oh, yeah,
bad.
it is. That's right. Yeah, I did a little read up on it. Okay.
He's in real bad health. Put on all that weight. Don't even look like the guy that said, "I'm your Huckleberry."
Yeah.
Right.
Technically that phrase is wrong. It's Hucklebearer.
Look at that that logo.
The person that carries your casket.
Oh, am I late? Am I late to the party?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I've heard that. I've heard that before, but sound like saying Huckleberry. So I'm your Huckleberry.
AJ, you know where to find the link, buddy, if you want to pop in.
He's probably been beating all day.
It's fine. Leb done gave us the Irish goodbye. Fucking Lance is over there talking to the weed man.
Puppy.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Like Christy said, I may have walked out, so I must have missed some of the conversation. But we can buy a movie on the TV. I got a big ass. I don't even know how big our TV is. And I got that fucking Bose.
Literally theater at home.
Yeah, dude. I make the damn windows rattle.
He had that thing turned up one day, and like on the mud room by the front door, there's a glass shelf, and there's some stuff up on the shelf. He shook that shit, the base, all that shit came falling down. I'm like, you're gonna have to turn that down.
I've got a Bose Bluetooth speaker I'm looking at right now. It's only about that big around, about that tall. That sucker got so much bass, it'll rattle windows in here when I'm watching a movie or something. It's like, holy crap, that thing's powerful. It's so little,
My old Bose system, I moved in here on this TV above me. This is I guess what we call the living room now. This is the Cinemark 2. It's the old one, though. I mean, I've had it for over 10 years. Shit, I've had it for over 15 years because baby's about to be 16. Huh. So I bought the newest, the latest and greatest one. And it's the sound bar with the goddamn subwoofer and shit.
Right over here behind me, I have, and man, this thing's probably, it's pretty tall and wide. It's got a 12-inch, it's got a 12-inch woofer in it. but it's made by Behringer, and it's a Bluetooth speaker. That's what I used to listen to in here, and I never would power it down. I always just leave it on. And one day I come in here, I had no freaking volume. I looked back there, and them lights were freaking out on the back of it. It went out on me. Long story short, told Derek, I said, if you want it, you probably take it to somebody who knows electronics and get it fixed. I just ordered that Bose. It didn't take up near as much room. I mean, this thing seriously is just only this big, you know, but it's sitting right behind me.
Yeah, relay that thing to JB, and I'll get it relayed from JB to me.
Yeah, but I say Boo knows how to fix that shit.
Yeah.
Somebody on Facebook said,
watch, it's small. You'll see how small it is. But it's the Bose 360 or whatever. I hang it up on my carport out there, man. And if I turn it up too loud, like you can't even sit and have a conversation. That motherfucker gets loud.
Huh? What kind of amp you got?
I'll show you right now. She went to go get it. It's just a fucking Bluetooth speaker. It's the Bose 360.
Oh, okay.
I can't pick.
Missy was on Facebook and she saw somebody. Do y'all know anybody who works on TVs? My mother-in-law said, yeah, my son-in-law works on them.
You never seen this right here?
Yeah,
No,
that's smaller mine.
Never seen that.
I wanted to show it to you, but the cords are going behind. I can't.
So it throws it out all the way around instead of like a front-facing speaker.
Hey, this motherfucker is loud and clear. Look, I got a carabiner on the top right here, and I go and I clip it on the top of the carport, and I Bluetooth to my phone. Man, this thing does not play.
You hear that shit all the way down the street.
Oh yeah, it's loud and clear. It's got bass. I don't even know what the. It's got to have some bass speaker in there because I mean, this some bitch got bass.
Bose makes the best. They do. Bose makes the best.
Mm-hmm.
That little radio. You remember when they first came out with the little Bose radio? They were like $350, and everybody's like, "Oh, I ain't spending that kind of money on a radio." But when you hear that little radio, you can turn it up all the way, and it's clear as a bell.
What the hell?
Wow, go ahead. Wow.
Where's my Safari at?
Yeah, that's remember a long time ago there were the Bose Wave radios. They were kind of like rectangle.
Yeah, they had that little curve on the front of it.
That's why I got right up there. As a
one of my
single
girlfriends had one at her camp in Johnson Bayou on the other side of Holly Beach. Not far from you, Randy. Johnson Bayou, right when you cross the Texas line in the Louisiana, Johnson Bayou, right there.
Yeah.
Well, I'm having a hard time finding Safari.
We'll search for it on top, swipe to the left.
I'm talking about on my phone.
Right.
Yeah, I wanted some of them Bose headphones. These right here are made by JBL. They're pretty badass, but them Bose fucking headphones are, man, they're high dollar too though.
I don't ever use Safari, but I know I probably can't even delete it by accident. I wouldn't think. Where the hell are you? It should be on the front page.
No, you can't delete Safari. That's a built-in app that you need.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But I'd be down if I sit on the front page. Let me scroll through here.
Might be in your other apps. You might have to scroll up or something to get your other one.
Go down till you get the search bar and then type it in there. Go down on the phone.
Is that the first one you made, Lance? The WAP-TAL?
I've got 3 of them made for him. Yeah, he ordered 3 of them. I got those 3 made.
Search.
I got to start shipping stuff, man.
Safari. I hit Safari and it opens up my settings.
All that shit I bought for that sewing machine, I took it all off. I've sewn it with no pressure foot. I just got to keep my fingers the hell out the way, or I'll be part of the koozies.
Hell yeah.
Hell, let me just do this. Paste.
What the hell is Safari?
It's a
Google, the search engine.
It's the internet for Apple.
Damn.
It's the iOS.
Yeah, but I use Google Chrome, but it won't work on a phone with Google Chrome. I got to use Safari.
Oh.
I was going to show you my little speaker because I can't pull it up here because the cables are running behind a bunch of shit. But
What did I tell you my temperature was earlier? 70 something. I just looked. It is now 69. It's dropping crazy.
Listen,
I must have a
Lance.
little cool front up there.
Hey, Chris.
What's up,
So what's up?
Chris? Are
Hey,
you in
Chris,
your bomb
what's
shelter or
happening?
What?
what? So are you in your bomb shelter or what?
No, it's my garage, man. I got the lights down. I'm naked from the waist down.
Yeah.
Prove it.
Yeah.
Oh, I got something to show you, Chris. Where's it at?
Uh-oh.
Orange is average show.
Going to six.
Oh, damn, that's heavy.
Going to 6C tonight.
What?
That's that code.
6
That's
Celsius. 6 degrees Celsius.
Okay. I see Guggen
She's in,
Sport.
she's
His
in
new
Canada.
avatar.
I think she's in Canada.
Yeah, she's in Canada.
Yeah, Frenchport too, I think.
George and AJ both. They know where to find the link if they want to jump on.
George is probably.
Right here,
He
Chris.
just walked in his door.
I wish I was on the phone, but it was giving me a little trouble.
Hold on,
That
put you on solo layout real quick.
That one there. Okay, I'm gonna put that one down. Show another one. This is a half. This is a half mark, Deutsch, German. This is a 1905. It's a German half mark, 1905. That's silver. That's the stuff you got to look for in some of your stuff. I think this here is a 1911. Yeah, 1911
Goes
Republic of Colombia, and it's a. I think it's it's 90% silver. This is a 20 centavos. It's written in Van centavos, 20. Well, we say Van French. I don't know how you say 20 in Mexican. It's almost spelled just like it. Viente. Vente?
20 centavos, yes.
Okay. That's what you look for. Well, where's Chris at? Where you go?
He's popping in and out.
Oh, okay. I was showing him that because he'd get there. Nope.
There.
Oh, there's that.
Bow I got. But anyway.
Russ is causing exception.
You can turn me off there. Hang on. Yeah, I've
Now,
got
what that 360 run you? Ran you about 200-300?
I don't know. Christy bought it for my birthday.
Oh, okay. Well, it's probably 400 then.
I got it from Best Buy. I did get it on sale, but yeah, it was around somewhere between 2 and 3, I think. I don't know. I bought it, but 2020, like the first year we were together.
Yeah, she got it for my birthday. So, hey, that little motherfucker don't play though. I promise you that.
I bet.
The teacher grabs it every chance she can.
Yeah.
My son brought a big old woofer and a soundbar here one time, about 7 months ago, and he hooked that up to my TV and
Chris said,
put some music on it. Man, that sucker was rattling the neighbors' windows.
Chris has crackhead issues.
Yeah, Chris said, what you got to show me? Okay, Chris, this one here, that first one I showed, that's a 1911 20 centavo. It's silver. That's around 14 bucks. And then this half mark German, that's 1905. That's the stuff you look in your foreign coins that you got. That's silver. You look at about, I don't know, $25 between those two coins. I got some more somewhere. I just didn't come across them yet. Got a bunch of Australia stuff. Australian silver, what I got.
I think it was Bosley.
It's so warm when it hit my nostrils.
Our dogs have been so gassy today. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, man, that motherfucker just that shit hit my nostrils like warm steam right now.
Damn.
Dog farts. Dog farts are the worst. This motherfucker can't hear. He's only got 3 legs, so he just lets them rip. There it is. Yeah, I just got a text from Franco a minute ago. He said when he gets the kids to bed, he's gonna try to join us.
All right. Oh.
Look, Christy. Look what Chris said.
No, the dogs don't get people food. Well, especially Mop, strictly because it makes her extra gassy. And
What's up, John?
God dang.
Is that a dog doing that, or you got a little machine there right there?
I don't know where that's coming from.
I think that is Lance doing it for real.
Lance over there eating them fucking peanuts and shit.
That's peanut fart. Lance,
Man, that's some little bitty squeaky ones. Man, Missy lets out some big thunder rollers. Her,
thunder rollers.
she got you beat.
Babe.
Simon Pooted.
I gotta go. I gotta get a drink. Put that way.
Oh, that was Luna.
Some thunder rollers.
Oh yeah.
You're in it too, babe.
Sound like shit. One night she let one out about 5 seconds long. I thought somebody was breaking in the house.
Yeah, I did that one night. My wife brought me in a roll of toilet paper. Yeah, I think you need that.
Check wipes.
Mm-hmm.
The topic of conversation is farts.
I always tell her a healthy horse is a farting horse, or a farting horse is a healthy horse.
When I was in the hospital, they asked me if I was passing gas. I think it was the first time I was in there for a month. And they said, "Are you passing gas?" Because I was supposed to, you know. And I'm like, "Oh, not really." And then, man, Missy was laying on the bed, the sofa bed thing in the hospital room because she stayed with me the whole time. And nobody was in there. Once she let one out and the door opened and they said, "All right, you passing gas." I'm like, "No, that was her."
I am having the worst luck getting a sourdough starter going, man. There's a little activity in there, but my God, it's taking forever.
You know,
Warm. Put it outside, Russ.
You know Kent Rollins?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a good recipe.
Oh, I've watched a ton of videos, man, but it just maybe I don't have no wild yeast in my house. I don't.
Nah, put that shit outside. You gotta get it in a warm environment for that yeast to start reacting. I mean, that's the way it is when you're making whiskey, anyway.
Yeah, maybe so. I'll try that. Ain't nothing else working. Man, it's growing. I've had it grow, and then you saw that alcohol on top of it. This is my second attempt. The first attempt, after I think the 4th or 5th day, it just quit doing anything. It just died. I'm like, what the hell? And I tried it 2 or 3 more days, no nothing. So I started over, and it's still doing something, but it's just slow. Temperature could have something to do with it.
AJ got some of that natural yeast. That stank.
Laura's saying feed it every day.
I do. I feed it every day. Matter of fact, that last one I got to where I was feeding it twice a day. Huh?
What do you feed it with?
More flour and water. You like if you start with 50 grams of flour and 50 grams of water, and once you see activity, remove half of that, leave 25 grams, and then go 1, 2, 2. Have 25 grams of what you got going, then add 50 grams of flour, 50 grams of water, stir it all in good. The next day, it should have like rose up some and fell again. Do the same thing. Remove 50
Man, when I
grams.
used to,
You'll
when I
remove
used to,
50. Anyway, you do that every day, and eventually you get to where you're feeding it twice a day. And actually, around the 7th to 10th day, if it's rising up more than halfway in 4 hours, 4 to 5 hours, then you put it in the fridge at that point and just feed it once a week. It's good to go. But mine hasn't become that active yet. It's active, but not enough.
man, when I used to mash out that whiskey, man, they eat that yeast eats sugar. So the sweeter I can make that mash, the more
Well, yeah.
sour.
Yeah, and this is having to get its sugars.
sour.
This is having to feed off the flour itself, the carbohydrates in that, which converts to sugar. But anyway, it's just something I'm playing around with to see if I can figure it all out.
There's the blues man. The blues
Leprechaun
man.
singing his heart out with a muted mic.
Did you find chub bologna, Simon?
Yeah, Chris told me to look on Amazon, and yeah, there's all kind of bologna chubs out there.
Is that right?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, all kinds of fancy stuff, man. Some expensive for like $50-$60 for that chub, 2-3 pounds or whatever it was. And the smaller one, the regular bologna was like $24, which is not
Just,
bad.
I'm assuming they got a bunch of different brands, not just
Yeah,
sizes.
yeah, a bunch of different brands, different types, like different ingredients in it. So you get as fancy as you want, But yeah, I was looking through it. Chris told me, I think it was last night or the day before. So I went looking on Amazon, found it real quick. What's up, Kyle?
Look, I got 1,379 views on my little TikTok video today.
Yeah.
The Biden one?
Pee Wee Herman died.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No
What's
way.
up, Kyle?
It's the Pee Wee Play With Yourself house.
Sounded just like him, too.
No way. Yeah, I saw a picture of him on Facebook earlier, but I didn't stop to read it or anything.
Yeah, he passed away.
Who did?
From what? Masturbation?
Pee Wee Herman done?
Pee Wee
Yeah.
Herman. He was 70 years old.
Oh, okay.
Really?
I didn't realize he was that old. Good God.
Neither did I.
Yep. Masturbation.
Yeah.
Broke one. Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie, dude. I used to watch that queer dude, the Pee Wee Herman Playhouse shit when I was a kid.
Yeah, you're about Derek and Chad's age, so that's what they were
Yeah,
watching.
man. That was something.
Riding his bicycle, acting all queer and stuff. Lord have mercy. I used
The
to
fucking
hate that
clock,
crap.
the cuckoo clock on the wall, they'd all scream, ah!
Ah! Yeah.
Did he have a couch, like a sofa, that also was streamed?
It would talk and shit, yeah.
Oh, you had to watch the Ninja Turtles too. Then you're at that right age for that. The Teenage
Yeah.
Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I was born in '82, Russ. So yeah, I'm right there with your boys.
Yeah.
I watched all that because my nieces and nephew were watching it. They were young. They were born mostly in the '90s. So
Yeah.
I saw all that, man. Man, I think I saw every single Power Rangers movie.
Power Rangers. Yeah, they used to watch it too. Yeah.
Laura
never
said
really
he
got
had
in.
cancer also.
What's the bus? I mean,
What?
Lance.
Laura said he had cancer also.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah, I think so. That's what Trina told me. That's how I found out. Trina told me. She goes, "Oh my God, Pee Wee Herman died." Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. I never really got into Power Rangers or nothing like that, but I did watch some Ninja Turtles and fucking. I mean, I was born in '82, so those cartoons in that era, that was what I was watching.
Yeah. I remember Chad, I think it was his 12th birthday or something like that. And we had him a birthday cake made. It was done, looked kind of like airbrush, but it was on a birthday cake. But it was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle theme with the little toys and everything on it. You know, he was so into the turtles, it wasn't even funny, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
That
he
fucking
yeah, Splinter the rat, you know.
that crunchy icing.
I used to remember all the names. It was like Michelangelo, Donatello, Leonardo, and somebody else.
I think in Bea's closet, dude, I still have like one of those ice chests, like those soft like ice chest bags, and it's full of all the toys, like the original Ninja Turtle toys. I gave them to her because I had them all, you know, but I had all that shit. Are they still in there?
They're in Cody's room now.
Cody's room now.
I didn't know he was. You talking about Pee Wee Herman? I didn't know he was in Blues Brothers or Blacklist.
But Chris is asking, what was the skinny old Southern guy that made movies with Pee Wee Herman back in the day?
Oh. That's what I get for not reading the
Skinny
chat.
old Southern.
Well, it might be two different separate questions.
I don't know, man. I ain't seen that motherfucker in forever. I think he was in the last time I seen him. He was in that movie with Johnny Depp when he does cocaine a lot. Blow.
Yeah.
Remember, he was the cocaine dealer, and he put
Yeah.
He put that cocaine on that heating thing, and he was tripping out. He was like, "Oh, 500 degrees, 600 degrees." Like he was talking about the purity of the cocaine melts at a certain degree.
I'll tell you somebody else who was real popular back around the time Pee Wee Herman was, and he died of cancer. That was Ernest P. Worrell.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet you Eastwood's talking about Ernest Goes to Jail.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them.
Yeah, I think that's who Eastwood Chris is talking about, because he said, "Who is the skinny Southern guy that made movies in Pee Wee Herman's days?" Not with Pee Wee Herman.
It
So,
might have been Ernest.
That's
but
him, Pee Wee.
He had
Ernest
one.
Goes to Jail.
It was a Christmas movie, and he's going through a toll where you got to pay a toll to drive over the bridge or whatever. He flies through there in his sled and reindeer and everything. Ho ho ho, Merry Christmas. He's all in butt, man. That's all I remember. Ho 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 ho, Merry Christmas.
Oh, I know who you're talking about, Vernon. Yeah, I know he has been gone for some time.
Yeah, he
know what I mean, Vernon?
That's him.
He started off with commercials, and then he started making movies.
Hey, Vern.
Yeah.
You know, when I was a kid, I remember that the Micro Machine. Remember that guy that used to talk real quick? The Micro Machine, man, and fucking. I think that dude died a long ass time ago too. But I'm saying he always reminded me of Vernon P. Earl. You know,
Ernest. Yeah.
He had
broke another one.
The world record for the fastest speech.
Yeah, I think
The Micro
Ernest
Machine
was. I want to say he was from Louisiana, but I'm not positive.
Who, Ernest?
Hey Siri, where was Ernest P. Worrell from? I think that's what he's called. Did you hear me?
Here's what I found.
Ernest P. Worrell. He was a fictional character. I want to say he was from Louisiana, but let me read this. Hey Vern, it's Ernest. Created A-list, gender, family, relatives. Created by Varney with the Nashville Advertising. Blah blah blah. Where are you from, though, man? I want to say he was from Louisiana, but I'm not. I can't remember exactly. History, family. Oh, come on.
I listened to the Walton and Johnson. No, not the Walton Johnson. Yeah, it is. That's like the classic rock station in the morning.
Yeah.
And they were talking about he's from Louisiana?
No, I don't know yet. I haven't got there. I was just showing this picture.
Yeah, they were talking about all the damn plastic surgeons in Hollywood right now are like fucking slammed because, you know, all the actors, they're on strike right now. And so a lot of them are taking this opportunity to get plastic surgery while they're not having to film movies and shit. And they say that some of the plastic surgeons, what's up, Paul? They say some of the plastic surgeons are like working 7 days a week and shit. Like,
yeah,
you know, all these actors. Yeah, that's what they were saying this morning. Like, they're not making no new movies right now. All the what do they call it?
They're on strike.
What do they call it though? The
He was from Kentucky.
Kentucky?
Yeah, Barney's real life birthplace was in Kentucky. Okay.
Well, that explains some shit.
Yeah.
Where at in Kentucky?
Laura beat me to it. I see where she just said the same thing.
He's over there with the Whitakers.
No, God.
Have y'all ever watched The Wild and Wonderful Whites?
Yeah.
Yes, I like watching that. Out of West Virginia.
The Whitakers are even worse than that, though.
Oh.
You seen those guys?
I think you showed us them one time, huh?
Yeah.
Inbred? Inbred family?
Yeah. They were inbred from their grandparents. The great grandparents were actually fucking twins. So the great grandparents, the men and the women were all, twins. So it went off the fucking rails from the beginning.
Yeah. What is boob using the spectacles for?
4 inches is out, which is up in Maryland.
Lance's wiener.
That's that Tic Tac that everybody's talking about flying around in space.
I was watching a show earlier. It was an hour and something long, and it was from a news channel, and it was like a show though. It wasn't like the news, but
Landscape.
Anyway, that's what they were talking about. They're doing hearings and all that right now on these UFOs and trying to get to, to where it's not being hid from us, or where we're live to. Yeah.
What do you think about that, Russ? You think that shit's true?
Fuck yeah.
Well, these cats, there was only 3 of them showed up. They said there should have been 6, but 3 of them got scared because they were threatened or whatever, but 3 whistleblowers have come forward and they're all in agreement with everything. I believe it. If you want to look at it from a biblical standpoint, nowhere in there does it even talk about that. So yeah, it's very possible. I think, I don't think God would have just stopped with us, not in this vast universe. Who knows?
I don't believe in God. So, I completely believe that shit. Yeah. You got to be foolish. You got to be foolish enough to think that as big as the universe is, there isn't some kind of other life form. I mean, it's like throwing dice a million times and never hitting the number. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
Motherfucker.
I would say something, but I'm gonna shut up.
When we sent Voyager out, 1 or 2, the one that went on blip and got lost for a few years or whatever, and then all of a sudden popped back in. Don't know where it went. Like Chris did, he popped right out, but the Voyager popped right back in. And that was just the aliens. They thought we left a jack on the floor or something, balling jack, playing jack. They're like, well, this is nothing. They threw it back out, back toward us.
Yeah, I'm not Al Lunacy. I don't believe everything, but I believe. I'm a realist. I'm realistic. You know what I mean?
I think eventually we'll know if it's true. If it ain't true, we won't know. But
I think they've been around forever. I mean, I look at some of this shit like, everything, the fucking pyramids and all that shit.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all talking about
what labor does. I know you're gonna fucking do that.
Huh?
Yeah, pyramids. They say there were giants there to help build those. We went here. I don't know.
Quint, what's up, buddy? Quint,
Hey,
what
Quint.
I'm doing too, buddy. If you want to come on, man.
We hadn't got to that part yet.
Hey, Quinn, that's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow night.
Speaking of welding, no, I'm just joking.
Speaking of bread, we were talking French bread earlier. You ever made dill bread?
Dill bread?
Yeah, dill, D-I-L-L. No? Buddy of mine, he's got a recipe for it. He says he uses dill dough.
They can't cook a Texas brisket, Paul. I don't know what you are doing up there in New York, but
like sourdough, but you use a dildo.
And I miss Paul. I used to fuck with Paul every single day when I was on that one particular Facebook page, and now I don't ever get to see Paul anymore.
Look at Laura's comment there.
I seen that. Oh Lord.
Oh my goodness.
They were talking about them Tic Tacs though on this thing I watched earlier. And this is real hearings that's going on like yesterday, you know, and they're not over. They're going to have more of them. But I think there is a big cover up. Too many people.
I don't know if anybody heard about it.
For UFOs in general, you know.
I don't know if anybody heard about it, but I got a friend of mine in Canada, and he jokes around every now and then, but he was serious about this. He said that somebody shot a Sasquatch, Bigfoot, and they got some company, not the government, not the Canadian government, but some company coming in to identify it to see, make sure it's not some kind of bear or, you know, some kind of great ape up there in the wilderness.
That can't, right?
They need to do DNA testing on it, because I guarantee it's some kind of fucking it's something related to Kent. I met Kent, and when you meet Kent, you'll know that there really is a Sasquatch in the world when you meet that motherfucker.
I mean, see the great apes. They were in the Congo, you know, middle of Africa. We didn't find them until what, the 40s, the 30s, or something. The 1930s, there were stories about huge beasts in the jungles, and found them. You know, but you know, they got way more of them than Bigfoots, I guess. But
have you been watching Shark Week?
Megalodon is in that fucking ocean, I swear.
There's no Megalodon. Mm-hmm. There's not Megalodon.
Yes.
There used to be. I mean, who's to say? I mean, they got fossils of the old ones. People finding shark teeth inland. You know, like 100 miles inland from Canada and the coast of California. Shark teeth like that, so or bigger. But I pose a question to Turner. I says, now watch. Next week, somebody's going to say, you know, they say they got a Bigfoot. Next week, it's going to all of a sudden just mysteriously vanish, you know, before the forensic team gets there.
You know, you was talking about them shark teeth and all being way inland. A lot of that, I've listened to stuff like that. A lot of speculation is that's actually kind of proof that Noah did exist and there was a worldwide flood, you know. And makes sense to me.
Well, there was parts of North America that were underwater. Look at the Grand Canyon, you know, Arizona. That was full of water.
Yeah.
You know, 1 million years ago or whatever, when the dinosaurs were on, because they got footprints at the Page, near the town of Page. There's a Glen Canyon Dam. That's where the Grand Canyon officially starts.
Yeah.
To the west of Glen Canyon Dam. Behind that dam is Lake Powell. When you go to the visitor center, I lived in Arizona for a couple of years. When you go to the visitor centers there, we went up there on vacation twice each summer, and they got bedrock, slate rock, not bedrock. Well, it probably is bedrock, slate rock that they cut out of one of the canyons with dinosaur tracks, and it was wet back then. So you know the tracks fossilized in the rock or whatever it is. But it was all marsh and swampland.
You can thank Theodore Roosevelt for preserving a lot of things like the Grand Canyon, all these national parks, and including a lot. We even got a national forest right here north of me. But he's the one that enacted all that way back when he was in office.
Well, we gave Grand
you know
Canyon,
how a man is. If he wouldn't enacted that, man would eventually went in there and built high rises and just destroyed it.
Well,
yeah, you know.
The government actually gave the Grand Canyon to the Navajo. They wanted land. The government said, okay, well, here, you can have this. Well, the Navajo and the other native people, they're the ones that keep the Grand Canyon in check. It's their nation government.
It's still a national park, though.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude,
Parts
I was
of it
reading
is,
some
yeah.
shit. I was reading some shit the other day about the Panhandle of Oklahoma. Like, I didn't realize the Panhandle of Oklahoma was such a fucking crazy fucking place, man. I mean, that was known as no man's land. They gave it to Oklahoma, but like that was where Texas, you know, the longitude, latitude that they claimed for Texas, and then they didn't give nothing else to. So Oklahoma, that was no man's land. That was like the land of the wild fucking frontier forever.
Yeah, Grand Canyon National Park.
Yeah,
that means our U.S. government owns it.
Dude,
Yeah, that's part of it.
my backyard. I go in my backyard and dig 2 foot in the ground, and I hit oyster shells. So I know this area was underwater at one point. They didn't come in a bunch of oyster shells to my backyard.
Yeah. I got one for you. I used to dive years ago in Florida at Morrison Springs. There's a bunch of underwater caves and caverns. Well, there's a particular big cavern that we can dive into, and there's this ledge, about that much space. You saw all kind of catfish and all kind of fish under there, but there's a campfire over in the very back. I'm talking about, there's no mistaking, that was a campfire in a cave. And man, I mean, they actually got a big write-up on it. You know, it's never been tampered with, never been messed with. And that was before that was a river, you know. I'd say prior to the flood, but I don't know for sure.
And where is that at?
Morrison Springs, Florida.
Oh.
We used to go scuba diving there a lot years ago.
What is the name?
But yeah, there's actually campfire. I'm talking about the sticks and that, you know, you know how a campfire looks after it's rained on it? It looks like that, but it's 40 foot underwater.
Damn.
Yeah. Crystal clear, man. You'd think you're diving in the air. It's so clear. It's pretty cool. They had, if you look up, because a lot of divers go in there, and when they breathe out, it's carbon dioxide, but it goes up to the top of that cavern and it creates these pockets. And you can't do it for long, but we'd pop up in there, take our regulator off, say, hey man, we're 40 foot under. You could actually talk to somebody for just a moment, then go back to breathing regular air, because it's pure carbon dioxide, you know, that you're breathing, or whatever you're breathing out.
Chris just sent me an email, man. He says he's having Wi-Fi problems. No big deal, buddy. No big deal, Chris, man. I'll send you a link next Monday. We'll do it again.
I'll send you one tomorrow.
I got
Y'all had some storms last night, Russ.
Yeah, we had some roll through.
Buddy of mine in Slidell had a bunch.
Yeah, it lasted an hour or so.
Lucky. We had a limb fall in the
60, 70 mile an hour winds.
Yeah, we had some. I was on live last night. I guess Lance's, and I heard thunder or lightning pop in the time or two.
Yeah, I didn't see Lance. Well, a buddy of mine sent me a link going in Slidell. And John said, yeah, it was bad in Baton Rouge. Okay. I wish we'd have had some. Man.
I can't believe we haven't had no more activity out in the tropics than what we've had. They say that dust and all is what's been preventing.
Oh, they got one down there in the Caribbean right now. It will turn into a hurricane. Ryan Hall was talking about it.
Okay.
And he said, y'all don't believe what the weatherman says. You know, he said, you know, this is going to turn into a hurricane, and I'm telling you where it's going to go, you know, because he's looking at the forecast too, you know, the models.
Yeah.
And he's agreeing with the models. He said,
where's it forecasted to go?
It's going to go to the west side of Cuba, come up in the Gulf, and then swipe through Florida. But if certain things change, he said, it just might head on to the east and look out Mississippi and Louisiana, he said.
Yeah, they're so unpredictable, man. You never know. We're overdue.
He said everybody from Louisiana to the Carolinas needs to watch out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're overdue here on the coast. We haven't had a major hurricane since Katrina, and that's been a long time now.
Well, the
Dude,
one
see,
before Katrina, the major one was Carmen. Wait,
Camille?
Camille.
Yeah, 69.
Camille.
I lived through that
That
one
was in
too.
'69.
Yeah, I
So
remember.
'69
Well,
to 2005. That's a pretty good span. And
Well,
they
we-
didn't have a bad one in Holly Beach. You know, Cameron Parish.
yeah,
In 1957, they had Audrey, and then Hurricane Rita was a month and a half after Katrina. Rita destroyed Cameron, and Abbeville, Kaplan, Pecan
Yeah.
Island, Cameron, Holly Beach. All that was Holly Beach was wiped off the map.
Well, we had two sizable storms, Cat 3s that came after Camille. Frederick happened 10 years later in '79. Then Hurricane Elena, I think it was a Cat 2. It did a lot of damage right here, but it happened in 1985. And so from 1985 to 2005, we didn't really have much of nothing. 2005 was Katrina. And then we had Zeta a couple of years ago, but that wasn't crap, man. I mean,
We had Zeta. I think it was Zeta. The one
Yeah.
after Laura. The eye passed over my house, over my town.
yeah. Yeah, it tore up I had a beautiful tree in the front yard and it just destroyed it. I eventually cut it all the way down. Now it's got a million trees trying to grow up in one spot. It's like
That was about 3 years ago.
Yeah. It's when they had so many storms they run out and they had to use the Greek alphabet. And this
Yeah.
was
Yeah,
Zeta.
they had a lot of the eye passed over us, and it was right after Laura. It was almost the same eye track, and then but Zeta was real huge to the right hand side of it.
Yeah.
The right hand quadrant was huge. Now with
Yeah.
that's the one that took out the Dolphin Island Bridge, huh?
Frederick took out Dolphin Island Bridge.
Yeah,
in
that's what I was
79.
asking. Okay.
Yeah, that was a big storm, man. It
Yeah.
did a lot of damage.
Yeah.
That wasn't. Let's put it like this: where I was living in Pascagoula at the time, it got more damage. Well, really, it was more north of Pascagoula, like Moss Point, Wade, and Hurley, because the eye went in around Grand Bay and all that north wind coming around this way, and it was kicking ass, dropping pine trees like there was no tomorrow. I mean, big pine trees. And we were sitting there playing cards over in Moss Point at my first wife's parents. And we're sitting there playing cards. All of a sudden, bam! Tree hit the house and a limb shot in right over the table where we was playing cards, and water started pouring in. We all hauled butt to the other end of the house. And we had a patio door right there to our house, and it was sitting there doing this, swelling in and out. So we pushing furniture up again. We was waiting for that thing to give, It got bad. But it still wasn't no Camille or Katrina,
I forgot. I forgot. Paul's in the damn news. So whenever those hurricanes hit up there, like Hurricane Sandy, like he was talking about, that's his job to get out in it and fucking film.
Oh, that's why he said he went to an
that's crazy. I didn't even think about that until he just said that.
Freaking my dad, was it Hurricane Ike? Whichever one happened in was it 2008 that came kind of through Houston. Anyway, we had a big, huge cedar tree in the front yard, overhung like his bedroom. He had a limb come straight through while he was sleeping. He's like,
Yeah.
he got that tree down. It demolished it.
Scared the heck out of it. I tell you what, if that tree would have been a little bit more further one way or the other, it would have went through somebody's head that night, Dolphin Island isn't going to be around much longer. That place goes underwater every time it rains. That's my old stomping grounds, man. We used to go there and surf on the south side of it years ago. It was the closest place to us, being from Mississippi. But they got an old fort at the east end of it.
On the east end, yeah.
Yeah, and that's been there. I don't know what war they use.
Well, hell, right where the Dolphin Island Bridge is now, you can see remnants of the old battery.
Oh,
Part
really?
of the fort, and then that was one of the battery stations.
Lord.
And then to the east end is where the fort, the sport actually was, but they had a battery station there. You can see it when you're crossing the bridge.
Yeah,
I've seen it many times because I lived in Bayou Bachelor for a couple, 3 years.
I can tell you the last time I've been in Dolphin Island, when we come back in 2006 after Katrina, we come back down here to live in a FEMA trailer. I was missing home, so man, we drove all over it, stopped at seafood restaurants, went all the way to Dolphin Island, and it looked the same to me back then, you know. But that's been a long time. That's 2006.
I knew.
haven't been back since.
I knew. Right there in Bayou Cumbus, where me and you lived at for quite some time.
Yeah.
Alton Barrow, where they from Grand Bay, him and his wife. She's one of the coordinators for she has one of the Mardi Gras crews. I forget which one. Oh, it's the crew, the Dolphin Island Mardi Gras crew. And all you do every year, they make T-shirts, silk screen T-shirts. Somebody makes a few hundred of them for them, 1,000, whatever. You buy a shirt for $20, and your shirt is your ticket in to at Jackson Park or wherever that park, whatever the name of that park is on Dolphin Island. And there's a huge crawfish ball there, and band, and bring your own ice chest, or you can buy a beer at the concession stand.
Yeah.
And that T-shirt gets your way into the park. I mean, well, anybody can go in there, but you got to have the T-shirt on to get all the free crawfish.
Yeah.
All you can eat. And we did that for about 5 years in a row. That's how they made their money. You know, raise the money for all their doubloons and beads to throw in the Mobile in the Mardi Gras parade in Mobile.
I watched Ron Hall, and I also watched a guy called the Weatherman Plus. Not the Weatherman. I've watched the Weatherman, but this guy's called the Weatherman Plus, and he's all right. You know, I watch him a little bit, but Ron Hall, he's pretty good at what he does. But when things start coming in, I get away from anything YouTube based. I'm watching local WLOX at that point.
Yeah, they on top of it instead of making a video. Well, Ryan Hall, he's alive. When something drastic comes up, he's alive.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
Reed Trimmer, all them storm chasers. Reed Trimmer.
News has their channels on YouTube, so that's where I watch the news, the weather stuff.
Yeah.
They'll go live if it's something important.
Reed Trimmer was live in Cocodrie for Ike. Yeah, Ike. And no, Ida. I'm sorry. Wait, was it Ida or? Yeah, Ida hit Louisiana. Okay, yeah, southeast Louisiana. Tore up Cocodrie and Chauvin and Pointe-aux-Chenes, Ile Dijon, out in the Marsh and all that. But Reed Trimmer was down there in Cocodrie. He put up that they put in a pilot for him, a telephone pole, and it's real tall up in the air, and that's what he puts his flood state equipment on. And they said they had 35 foot of water there. That's what they recorded, 35 foot of water, the tidal surge when Ida came in. And it just destroyed Grand Isle. You know, all them houses on Grand Isle. I mean, most all that was gone. Maybe 10% survived of those houses. Maybe 10%. They were real high in the air, so that's what helped them.
Look, we got. Hold on, let me make a little announcement real quick. Lance, you want to make the announcement
about the koozies?
Yeah, we got 22,000 people watching us right now. Y'all want to do a little giveaway? Y'all want to do a little something, a little race?
Yeah, we got RXTX koozies.
Yeah,
Randy's koozie. All right.
Hey Lance, do me a favor and cash at me your telephone number real quick, so I'll have it.
What's up, Al?
I had to lean off Boo's dock for a minute.
Yeah, just type.
I thought I heard a noise out there.
Just type your telephone number in Cash App and send it to me.
I thought it was raining.
Christy has a thing. You both y'all have it, I think.
Just type it in the Cash App. Just go to Cash App and type in your telephone number and send it to me.
I ain't never done that. So go to Cash App.
Here.
Yeah, just type in your telephone number and send it to me.
Don't do it, Lance.
Oh boy, yeah, I get it now.
All right, I got you. Naive. I'm sitting there still trying to figure out how the hell to do it.
So
Yeah, I think
long.
so. You know, I never heard of that way to send a link or money, whatever. But yeah, you send money, all right.
Just type it in Cash App and send it to me.
Good Lord, it took
No,
me
we'll
too
do-
long.
We'll do a race. I mean, I know it's already 9:51, but we got 25 people in the house. You say what the hashtag needs to be, Simon, and we'll start taking names and we'll give away. We'll do a first, second, and third place koozie giveaway. 3 koozies.
All right. Where's right there in the chat.
There it is. Got to be able to read to enter this race.
70-year-old MREs, really?
You got to be present to win too. So
It got to be all caps like that.
Doesn't matter.
70-year-old MREs. Ugh.
yeah,
Uh-oh.
got to be present to win too. So don't think you're gonna type in some hashtag and then bounce on me. I need all 25,000 people that are gonna enter.
Yeah.
All right.
Russ, you're not typing. Are you telling me you don't want a koozie, Russ?
I can't type on this.
I got you.
Okay.
I mean, I could on my phone, but I don't want to go through all that. Come on, man.
All right, who's first? Christy?
Let's see. Well, you, me, WAP.
Yep.
Quint. Al. Paul. Let me know when you caught up.
Paul.
Boo.
And Bill been all quiet all of a sudden. Boom. RXTX. Where you been?
Russ.
AJ.
What's up, NBL?
Did somebody say Russ? What?
I didn't know Brother MBL was in the chat.
NBL.
Yeah. Dugan.
Yeah, just showed up just now.
Yeah, don't put me in, Christy.
I tell you what, if I win it, Russ, I'll give it to you.
I use a Yeti, man. It's like I'll take it, but
Paul, Boo, Russ, AJ.
I don't have enough time to get to my other channel. I could have jumped in on my other channel.
NBL.
Just got here.
Russ, you ought to freeze dry some of them gummies, dude. See what happens.
oh hell no, man! Them things are damn near $50 for a thing of them.
Madwood, got you, brother.
They might blow up to be this big around. Right?
Hold one up real quick. Hold one up real quick, Lance. Let me put you on solo screen. That way everybody can see what they're up against. That's a beautiful koozie right there.
Good work right there.
Yeah. That is really good work.
Terry.
That is good. RXTX barbecue, or not just RXTX, will win you one of these. We're gonna do first, second, and third. We're gonna give away 3 of them.
Ooh, okay. I'll put my name on there, right?
Yeah, for sure. I don't even have one yet, so.
You got Quint, Daddy Dutch?
Daddy Dutch. Hold on.
You put Ken in there. He's a little dyslexic or drunk.
Let's be hashtag RXTX. Ken.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's called hashtag.
Did you get Quint?
Yes, I got Quint. Yeah.
Lep?
Lep? Nope.
Actually, Lep has one coming to him.
Oh,
Oh, does Lim get the first one?
Along with Uncle Steve, WAP, and
Oh, that's right.
And
Yeah.
It was a couple weeks ago.
giveaway.
It was a
I'm
couple
just
weeks ago.
catching up. Yeah, I'm just catching up.
all right. Let me put these names in the.
John L.
I want one that says "Konnichiwa, bitches."
I have to get you a special. I have to get you a special one, Russ.
Yeah.
Hey, Al. The only thing that I actually saw that I like was the a hanger steak. They didn't have a. Everything else were really big cuts, and man, they were pricey. What else is
How many names you got, Simon? We got 25,000 people in here. You should have at least 20,000 names.
I got 13.
13. People don't like me no more. That tuna fish sandwich fucked everybody up.
Hey, we're doing polo sticks or what?
Yeah, it should at least been toasted, Randy.
Man,
I make it at like 4:45 in the morning. So by the time he eats lunch at 1:30,
It's been soggy anyway.
soggy. Yeah.
I brought my box of gloves in here and I gave them to Christy because I was gonna get some more from work. But normally I was gonna put on gloves and everything, and I was gonna. But I didn't have them with me.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for that. Wednesday or Thursday, okay.
We'll run it till 10. We'll run it to 10. So everybody in the chat that hasn't done it yet, put RXTX barbecue and win something cool, man.
Hey, Randy, you want to do pogo sticks or what?
I don't care, whatever you want to run.
Christmas it is.
Pogo sticks. Here we got some rules.
That's cool, John L. Glad to hear all that new job is working out for you, bud.
We got some rules, rules and regulations.
Everybody caught that?
Got it.
That'd be a nice little bonus.
Damn, John, nice.
Yep.
Don't be doing that yawning bullshit. This is a race.
I'm not running no damn where. There ain't shit chasing me.
We need people to be stretching right now, not yawning.
I guess Kyle stepped out of the chat. Yeah, Paul Rosenberg.
Yes.
Yeah.
John L. John L was the last person I wrote down. So if there's anybody else after him, I currently have 13 names.
Apple?
Mike.
Did you get Chud? Did you get Chud and Trumpet Master?
Oh God, no.
There ain't no trouble entering, boo.
No, I'm doing that one for Russ.
Oh.
Oh, I did put Russ's name in it.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, don't pay attention to that one then.
Okay.
The quit.
Kit.
Kit?
The Kit. Like John Larroquette, Patricia Arquette. Same thing. Luquette.
Yeah, I'd like to have that big cabinet style smoker myself. That Smoke Daddy.
Yeah.
I'd load that thing up with some.
I'm gonna text Smoking
Mullet.
Joe right now. See if he pops back in.
I know. I'm glad I got mine when I did. They've made so many changes to it. The one Craig got from behind the garage, he likes it, but they changed up the shelving and all that. He'd rather have mine. And then my shelves, and then now they put double doors on everything.
Really?
It just
Nice.
seems like having double doors would make it easier for heat to escape.
Yeah, I don't
That
like
and
it.
it raises the price because now you need 4 hinges in one latch instead of 2 hinges in one latch.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
A vertical smoker.
Oh,
Doors.
See, now that I have a wall monitor, I can use my laptop monitor for something else. While I'm here, I could do other stuff on my laptop monitor, like look up coins or whatever, and I still got y'all and the chat and all that right there. I was on the phone 2 nights ago with a buddy of mine, told him I got a monitor. He says, "Oh, so you're using 2 monitors?" I says, "Well, I lay my laptop monitor down and dim it all the way." He said, "No, you need to use that for other stuff." I said, "Well, how you do that?" He showed me how to do it, told me over the phone, and I'm like, "Oh man, hell, this is neat." So I got my Boo Lucat channel up, my gardening and cooking channel on the other one.
how many people haven't? How many names do you have? We got 25 people in here.
I have 13, including everybody in the panel minus Lep and Sleeper.
Kyle, you want in on the race?
Good, Kyle.
Why is it not showing now? What the heck?
Man, you made this dog all excited. Look at him.
Crazy. Crazy
Hey,
baby.
Kyle. Hey, Kyle.
I'd be excited to.
RXTX. Put RXTX in the chat if you want a chance to win a koozie. This ain't no middle of the mall koozie either. This shit's handcrafted.
Did you say coochie or coo? Oh, never mind.
Oh, we're not getting
Calm down, Russ. Calm down.
I was
Look
going
at
to say, put me in there about 4 or 5 times, would you?
You can use it. You can use it for whatever you wanted to.
Got you, Kyle. Dark Lord. Okay, hold on. Oh.
Dark Lord.
Hey, Dark Lord.
NBL.
Dibs.
Did y'all see that tri-tip video, cooking video I did?
I did.
Do you have a video coming up?
Yeah, Kyle sent me 2 tri-tips. Sent me a
I've seen you box them,
chipotle
I didn't
and burgundy pepper. We made a gravy with the chipotle one. Man, that thing was some awesome. Let me tell you something.
That was like 10 days ago, right? More or less.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay. That's probably with, sacrilegious to what I did with a tri-tip, because every video I've seen, everybody was grilling, smoking, grilling, on the pit or in the oven, So I said, well, if people can do it in the oven, we can do it in a black pot, Cajun style, with a gravy.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, oh boy, that thing was good. And for as big as that thing was like 4 pounds or something, 4.5 pounds.
That's heavy.
There
for
was
a
hardly nothing left after 3 of us ate. There was hardly nothing left. Oh, Missy made a plate for her mom.
Yeah, that's a big tri-tip. Ones I've had to pass were usually 2.5 pounds.
Oh, I'll weigh this
take a
stuff.
little bit.
Oh, Missy wanted to know how much that thing weighs. It's heavy. I'm like, yeah, it looks heavy.
Be right back.
I think it's 3.5 pounds.
Yeah, most people cook a tri-tip just like you would a steak, medium rare and then a good crust on the outside. That's how.
Did you get the third one, Boo? Did you get the third one yet? I know you said you was expecting 3. You got 2.
No, I thought he had said he said, I think 3 items or something.
Oh, okay.
But it was a bottle of barbecue sauce from that Seaside Market in California. Yeah. Look, Missy did a little barbecue chicken in a New Wave oven. And we used some of that they call it crack barbecue sauce, because it's addicted to it. Man, that barbecue sauce, it's awesome. I mean, it's good stuff. It is. I like it. I've never had a barbecue sauce yet. Oh, wait a minute. The closest to that right there. No, that would be a steak sauce. But anyway, that barbecue sauce, the closest thing to that would have been Lee and Perrin's steak sauce. Not Lee and Perrin's Worcestershire, Lee and Perrin's steak sauce. That kind of reminds me of that Seaside Market barbecue sauce.
You can stay in here. You can stay in here, John. We're not going to count you out. You put RXTX, you win.
Yeah, it smelled good in the house. Johnny Best walked in the house and said, "Man, what y'all cooking?" I said, "Went in and tried to."
Let them know, Lance. Let them know what they're trying to win. Hold it up one more time. Put RXTX in the chat if you ain't already. We got 26 people in here watching, and I don't know how many names we got, but you're going to let me know right now you're a lurker if you ain't put RXTX in the chat. Look at that. That's a handcrafted design right there.
Mm-hmm.
Some people just like to watch the.
Yeah, I never seen an embroidered koozie before. Miss Ida made me some, but it's those little hot press-ons or whatever.
Right.
I got koozies somewhere. She sent me a half a dozen or something for giveaways.
Last person I had was Dark Lord, and I have 15 people.
15. Hey, you know what? When Christy gets back, run it.
All right.
Like that there.
Gives my loyal customers my loyal customers a little better chance.
I had a whole pile of these different koozies from years back piled up over in this corner. I guess I threw them all away. I don't see them anymore.
Oh, no. That's some good swag.
They've been laying there so long, man. They were covered in dust and stuff. Just buried back over there in the corner.
She said run it. Who's got control of it?
Me.
Simon.
Hold on, let me present the screen.
First, second, and third, right?
First, second, and third. Call out the names one time and one time only, Simon. If you don't hear your name, that means you ain't put RXTX in the chat, and that means you're scared to win. I don't know why you're scared. But.
All right, first name I have is Christy, WAP, Quint Nelson, Al Luna, Paul, Boo, Russ, AJ, NBO, Madwood, myself, Kent, John L, Kyle, and Dark Lord. That's 15 names.
We're gonna let you have one more chance. One more chance. Just come out of the darkness, come out of the alertness, and type in RXTX.
I didn't see Christy's name in there.
Yeah, she was in there.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Are you ready? Guess not. She's gonna cut my hair.
Russ, you want to put Tarina in the race too?
I've been waiting on you.
Do you want to enter this race?
What's the race for?
It's for an embroidered koozie.
Nah.
Nah.
All right. Hey, whenever you feel like running it, hit that number. Simon.
Not unless I want to put my personal embroidery on it.
No, it's logos he's already got.
What did she say?
She goes, unless I can get my personal embroidery done on it. I said, no, it's logos you've already got done.
All right. I shuffled them twice, so shuffle everybody twice. I'm going to run it for 2 minutes. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. I forgot.
You said it was first, second, and third, right?
First, second, and third.
Well, I'm first.
Hey, Randy, if you hit the solo screen, it'll be just the race show.
It was.
Do what?
The solo layout. There's another one. It's just a big screen.
I got you.
I'll get rid of it. There you go.
Or wieners.
Yeah, that's it. Barbecue, grilled wieners.
That's a big wiener, Paw Paw.
Paw Paw. That's a nice camper, Paw Paw.
My little polo stick is running out of gas.
I remember them old Ed Price commercials or whoever he was.
This is the only race you're running, right?
Yeah, this one.
Okay, because I'm going to get off here soon because I got to get a haircut. I got that video to shoot tomorrow.
Nah, we're only gonna go a little bit longer after this, and I'm gonna get off too.
All right.
Oh, that's
I got
short.
a big work tomorrow.
Why is
Troy,
Troy staying out? Troy, why are you staying out?
I think Troy's
To get other
tired of winning.
Pardon me.
Here we go. Here we go. I don't even see. Oh, there I am.
Okay.
I'm in the back. Start hopping.
Damn, I ran out of gas.
Look at Chris.
Christy is coming in hot and
I
strong.
went.
Sorry, man.
Here I come. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Paul,
Not fast enough.
Oh,
John.
Paul, Dork, and NBL.
Yeah, looks like.
Oh,
Paul,
wrong
Dark, and NBL. I'll
thing. Let
say.
me get the other. There you go. Paul Dark and NBL. Yeah.
Damn, I got fourth.
yeah.
You were there most of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so Paul, Dark, and NBL.
Yep.
They're all in the chat.
Yeah,
Y'all have
everybody's in
Paul.
the chat.
Y'all have mailing address for Paul?
Yes, I
All right.
do believe.
Yeah, we got Paul.
All right, we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Congratulations, everybody that won. Thank you, Simon, for running that race. Thank you, Lance, for providing the koozies, the coochies.
Oh, Chris. Yeah, well,
Oh,
Chris.
Lurker.
yeah, Chris would have wanted to lurk it anyway on that one. I think.
So we identified two lurkers. So we got Troy and Chris lurking over there, but
Yeah.
Do my best impression of Charo. Coochie, 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 coochie. Charo. There's some people in here too young to know who that is.
Yeah, they wouldn't remember her. I remember her though.
Leb just pops in and out. Leb just pops in and out dancing.
Whenever he wakes up, we're like, oh yeah.
He has to have those little power naps.
At the next time I come in, I'm gonna have my straw hat on with my Liberty overalls, like you got on, Randy. And I'm gonna do my water boy thing. That old man in the grandstand, pinching his nipples.
You did some earrings, though.
I used to do that a lot.
Mama said that was of the devil.
Yeah.
Nice.
Leb's jamming some Tupac over there. Hey, Lance, did you get monetized yesterday when Zach played Queen?
No.
I was thinking, I was like, damn, they're about to fucking hit. They're about to hit Lance with the monetized.
I never even thought about that until you just said something.
Check it when
I did.
when you come out. Check it and see if you have a strike on there.
Hey, Leb, do you ever listen to Tupac's brother, Tupac the Poop?
Tupac's still alive.
Yeah.
So is his brother, Tupac the Poop.
I like that.
Yeah, I was worried about that, Lance, because I know Zach played it and then he put it to the side. So I was thinking, I was like, shit, if they hit him with a strike on this, it's gonna be horrible because Zach's trying to teach something, you know what I mean? Trying to teach fucking the rhythm.
He should have just sang it though.
What would it say? I don't see nothing.
Well, you all right then. You'd have got an email from YouTube saying
hold on.
warning, strike, or something.
I click on copyrights. It says, nice work. You're all caught up.
Yeah, go.
Good deal. Just keep an eye out just in case.
Click on your live and see if you have anything like. Let me see if I still have one on here.
I'm on my live channel dashboard.
Well, you're in the studio. There she is.
There's Charo.
Oh, yeah. I had a crush on her when I was 14.
That's Dolly Parton.
Charo.
No, Charo. Hoochie coochie.
Hoochie coochie.
238 views. I don't see nothing else.
She's known for that little saying, "Oochie coochie."
Coochie, coochie.
She was on one of them talk shows.
Randy's like, who the hell are you talking about? That's before. That was before his time.
Yeah, sure was.
I don't remember anyway. If it was during my time, I don't remember that.
Just look up Google when you get a chance. Google Charo, Charo.
Yeah, she was big like back in the 70s.
Yeah, like
Back in the-
Latino music, salsa music.
Yeah, about a decade before Randy was even thought of.
Right there. See, it'll say copyright right there.
You got a copyright?
Somewhat. I used the Star Spangled Banner on that video, and it's copyright material, but it's I think fair use or whatever it's called. So it's not against me.
Oh, okay.
It's,
Boy, that was a good recipe. Somebody was talking about that same recipe, but doing it with something else. I think some pork or some beef or something.
yeah,
What,
I
Simon?
that on ribs. Yes, sir.
What was the copyright against? The name, the title, or
The song itself, Star Spangled Banner.
oh, you had a song on there. Okay.
Love you guys.
Later, bro.
I'm out.
Take it easy, Leprechaun.
Night, Lip.
Love you, brother. Give me a call. You need to.
I don't see it, but I can't check my own video out. I can only check like my dashboard and stuff like that. That's what I'm looking at.
Yeah, on
Just go to content.
Yeah, I
I
did
went
it
to
on
content.
studio. On the hold on.
You got to go to your the live part,
Yeah, I did that.
Top
I
your
went to
dash,
live,
and
clicked on live,
content,
nothing there.
and you can see your own video.
Yeah, I mean to watch it, but not on the YouTube feed page. If that's what he was just showing, I don't know.
No, this was on my studio. I hit studio to hit content, went down to where that live was, and just did a screen capture of that. But
Yeah, no, I did all that. I didn't see nothing.
All right.
Yeah, you're in good shape then, because they would have hit you with it not long after it turned into an actual video. From the live to a video.
Most of these music strikes against you, as long as it ain't a copyright strike, or I'm sorry, a strike. If it's a copyright dispute, or I know I'm not coming up with the right word, they'll still allow you to use it. It's just whoever owns that music will get the monetization off that video. Not you.
No, you share it with them. I had to share with Christina Aguilar, my band, with Johnny Bass. I recorded the band playing. I was running sound that day at the beach at Lakeview Beach over here, and Miss Robin, she sang a song by Christina Aguilar, and I thought it was a Swamp Pop tune because I'm not familiar with Christina's music. And they told me YouTube already had the edit part in the video where I could just take that song out and they'll splice it like nothing happened.
Yep.
Just like a pause, but they take it out or share the monetization with I forget her label,
Yeah.
So she's getting a penny every video, and I'm getting a penny every watch or whatever.
I know if YouTube now has where you can use name brand music, but you do have to split the monetization with these song creators or whatever.
Right.
But I've been pegged way back. I had a karaoke song one time, me singing, but it was the music. The music sounded identical to the regular music. And I'm talking about when I first started 11 years ago, and I went in there and disputed it. I said, look, this is me singing. It's karaoke song. It's not the original artist. And they approved it. I won that disclaimer. But I ended up taking the video down anyway at some point. It was just a stupid video. Then I kind of hated I did, But anyway.
What I don't understand is like when I got my copyright strike is I was actually playing YouTube videos. Like anybody can fucking go on YouTube and find that video and listen to the whole song. You know what I mean? And I'm on YouTube. Like it doesn't make no sense to me. Like why is that a copyright? Because it's free to everybody who wants to hear it. But when I play it on my channel, I get a copyright.
Yeah.
I shared a Cajun song on Nothing Edited. She's from Baton Rouge. She lives in on the banks of the Trinity River, not far from you. And I played it on her live stream, a Cajun song, and guess what?
You ready?
She got
Okay.
a pop for it.
I'm out, guys. Time to get a
Okay.
haircut.
All right,
Later.
Russ. Good seeing you. Good.
Later.
Get your hair did, Russ.
Yeah, she got a strike for it. So now she plays Cajun music a lot, and I share it a lot. We DJ sometimes, and I'm in her panel like now, and I'll play a bunch of swamp pop and French music. She was raised up on it, and but she'll take that live stream down right when she finishes. She'll make it private. That way she don't get no copyright on it.
Yeah, they do. I mean, they do give you a chance to do that shit. But like one night we did, I don't even know. It was like fucking a 3-hour live, and then at the end we were listening to music, and I wasn't doing nothing but just going to YouTube and searching music and then playing it in the background. And
yeah,
they gave me a strike for it, but no big deal. It ain't like I'm out here to get rich on YouTube anyway. Shit, you can strike all of my videos.
Now, what kind of got me wondering, thinking was when my band played that Christina Aguilar song, they didn't hit me for none of the other songs on there. But, you know, a bunch of them were French songs and swamp pop songs, you know, but that's all copyrighted. But YouTube doesn't pick up on French for some reason. On French things, it don't pick up on it. It won't. It don't recognize it like that.
That mainstream shit. Yeah, you play some. I don't know. Some what?
Sammy Kershaw, George Strait, Reba. They'll hit you on that.
Yeah, for sure.
That's mainstream.
Are you leaving?
Night.
I'm going to 10:30, and then I'm gonna cut it. Chrissy's already given up on me.
We got 8 minutes left.
I got three-legged dogs out here running around. Later, Paul.
Later, Paul.
Lance, what are you over there concentrating on?
Well, Christy sent me Paul's address, and Simon just sent me what to look for the copyright. And NBL wanted to know if I had his address, and Dark Lordament wanted to know if I still had his address. So I'm all caught up.
You didn't send none of that stuff out, did you, Lance? You said you behind the
just,
okay.
No, I just got that. All your stuff, all the stuff is done now. Since I got fixed, I figured out how to send it.
I'm not in no rush for it. I was just wondering because I'd rather see it being delivered late than actually stolen.
Yeah, no, I'm
all that
really
stuff fits in
good with that,
all that.
getting stuff out, but I've just been too damn busy lately.
Oh yeah, don't worry about me. Don't rush yourself on me.
We got them all caught up. I'll probably actually ship tomorrow. Now that I got all the koozies sewn up, that was my biggest thing.
Oh, you have to make some of that stuff. Okay.
Pressure foot.
Lance
Then all the shit I bought for pressure foot put away.
What? I mean, you spent what, like $3,000 or $4,000 on a bunch of that stuff?
Well, a bunch of stuff, but the pressure foots that I kept buying, none of them worked. So I finally just say, you know what? I'm gonna take the fucking pressure foot off, and boom, that worked perfect. You just gotta keep your fingers out the way, and you gotta track it. So you got nothing holding down on what you're sewing. So it wants to do this, you know, which is all right with me, but you got to hold it.
Them things are very fast. You get about 20 holes in your finger before you know it.
Yeah, well, hopefully my brain to foot works because it's got the foot pedal on it.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
But I figured
that's what you're using to sew the koozies together, though, right?
Yeah, I just got these to hold top and bottom together and straight, and go up, back up to lock in the front stitch, They
Yeah.
run on bound, then I'll back up at the end to lock in the bottom stitch.
Yeah, good idea, man.
Flip it over, turn, do it again.
So, Lance, do you have to rescan a logo to put it on a koozie, or you can still use the ones that you have now?
So far, everything that I've used has been designed mostly for a hat, well, exception for like Kyle's.
Okay.
Kyle's a relatively smaller logo anyway. But so far, I've had no problem with hat logos. Randy's logo, he didn't have a hat, but that's a hat one now. Those have worked out fine. I haven't tried a shirt. What's up, Longbeard? But I know that I think the shirts will probably work too, to be honest with you, because there's room. The hoop is funky with this thing. There's nothing that holds it down. The only thing that holds this down to something is it's a stabilizer paper, tear off. But I sell shirts, but it's a sticky stuff, so it's like a peel and stick.
Yeah.
I just got
Well,
centered
I
up.
mean, I don't know because I never seen your setup and I don't know how it works, but I would like to think that my logo's pretty simple, right? I mean,
Yeah. Your logo is pretty much straightforward. It's only 3 colors, 3 color changes, and it stops at every color change. So, which is actually great because if I wanted to make your red barbecue blue, I can make your red barbecue blue. I can make your yellow RXTX, pink if I wanted to, because it's the way it's designed. It runs all this at once, all this. First thing it does is it runs out the shape of Texas.
yeah.
Then it comes back.
One of these days, I'm going to make blackout logos for, I want you to make solid, like all black stitching. Maybe for a hat or something, though. Not for a koozie, but just
That looks
black
sweet.
everything out. Yeah, just black everything out.
Well, one shade of black, or like a different shade of, or like 2 different shades of black.
No, like, I don't know. Just like a straight, like blackout logo where it's no different colors, but.
Yeah.
Yeah, pink. You want to make it pink, Lance, don't you? During Breast Cancer Awareness Month, we'll make some pink ones and we'll give them
There you
away.
go.
Yeah, that would be sweet too.
Yeah. Well, guys, I don't want to bore you anymore. I do got to fucking go to bed. I got a long day ahead of me tomorrow. I do thank y'all for coming on the panel. Everybody that came on the panel. Thank y'all, everybody that came into the chat tonight. If you would, give me a thumbs up. That'd be badass. Boo, I always gotta leave it up to you. I gotta have Lep to bring me in, and I gotta have you to leave me out, man. So you know what to do.
All right, that'll work. All right, well, Randy, I appreciate you sending me the link and having me up here, and good seeing you again. I think I'm going to town tomorrow. I'll see if I've taken some pictures of the shirts myself and talking to Angela or Paula, or whatever, if I go to town tomorrow. But anyway, and Simon, good seeing you again.
Sure.
Lance, you too. Everybody in the chat, it's good seeing y'all. All right, y'all know the routine by now. It's good being north of the grass, y'all. Y'all stay safe. Be that way. Be that way. Stay safe. And as always, love, peace, and crackling grease. Get y'all later.
And who's live tomorrow?
Simon's
Is
live.
Simon?
Tomorrow. That's right.
What's up,
Simon's
Mojo?
live.
What time?
7 Eastern.
8:30.
Oh,
8:30.
7:30 Eastern.
Yeah.
Okay.
Only because I think I need a little bit more time tomorrow. I'm going to be real busy. So I'd rather go 8:30 and then 8 o'clock. But yeah, I'm planning on doing at least 2 hours tomorrow.
Okay.
All right, that's all. See y'all tomorrow.
MBL, I hope everything's all right with you, buddy. You've been quiet lately. But we'll see y'all. See you tomorrow night.
Take care. Later,
Well,
chat.
102 tomorrow night.
All right, later.